Yo, yo, yo! You have reached the Atom Galaxy, and today we've got more nabs, no ABS racing action. It's as if I was about to say low field motorsport there. Y'all thought I was going to say low field motorsport there, but I didn't, okay? We're going to nabs, and we're also going to Spa today. We're going to go jump on in. We're going to be heading up to Eau Rouge. So we're jumping on into the fresh red water. And, yo, Siash, what up, what up, what up? Hey, man, how we doing today? How we feeling? How we doing? How are things? One and only Siash gets first, man. OGs get the... Can you imagine? Water, every time. And there it is. Yo, Kevin said, how we doing today? How we feeling? Guys, we're going to Spa. We're going to Spa. It's happening. Yo! Get on in. The notification squad's getting here. Let me send a notification over to the nabs that we're live for Season 5 Round 8 at Spa. And let me get the CMRT out of the jail from the external hard drive and set it up so we can get some racing here today. That's right. That's right. Studying for an exam for the first week of December. Okay, we got some time, but we're gonna have to pace ourselves. Pace yourselves. Yo, it's Liam. What up? And K-Dubs, how we doing? Hey, guys. We're going to Spa today, y'all. We're doing a spa treatment. Want to go to the spa together? Spa music in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the beautiful, gorgeous spa. It happens. It happens that way. Why the heck is it Old Spa in the background? Yes. I didn't update it. My bad. Shh, don't look too hard. Don't look too hard. We're looking Spa. Yo, Purple Ray, what up, GG's? We're getting in. We're getting involved. Getting it started here for our F1 Friday. We're about to join the server. Actually, wait, hold up. Because we have to make sure we have 2 apps set up here. I gotta make sure I'm right. I'll probably have a different layout and everything. Yeah, I should have made a new thing then. No LFM today, Angso.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, it's like, okay, let's know, man. Ah, geez, yeah, no LFM after. I've got some plans, but we are gonna do a little bit of a treat. We're gonna drive around Galaxy Ring after F1 Friday, get a peek at it, see how it vibes. And we'll be back tomorrow. We'll do. We'll start off early. Probably jump into either F4 in the morning or we do MX5. One of the two. Maybe we should do a poll on which one we sign up for.
Spider Monkai says Monkai so damn tired.
Oh. Well, welcome Monkai. Are we racing today in the caddy? Are we gonna whip it around Spa? The track you know pretty well. You know it well. You got it. You can blow it through. You got this. Do a little bit of wake up. Wait, hold up. Shall we wake him up a little bit? Hold up. What's the best way to wake up the monkey right here? Oh. Is that the Spider Monkey phone? What is that? All right, we're joining in. We're gonna be joining in right now. We're gonna be going to nabs, guys. Nabs action. Good morning, monkey. Your phone's ringing. Yeah, ring. You can race as well. Nice. Tomorrow. Good splits in the Jeep T3. Dude, the splits, the Red Bull ring's been nice. And I think on the weekend, people are going to have some more time. So they're going to be around there. And spot video for 1929. Don't look that close. Just, kind of skim over the fact that we have the wrong layout. It's just a meme. It's just a good meme. All right, so we're in the beautiful safety car. You guys know. Oh, it's so laggy getting it. There's a bit of frame drop right there, but we're nicely in the safety car right now. Let's just swim around here. Sim racing every day. Say sim racing is life. Are we just switching it over? Is this Gaga Galaxy over here? Wait a minute. What? Huh? Yeah. Whoa, so I hope you're having a good Friday, guys. Get on in. We're about to get to F1 Friday. Drivers aren't briefing right now. And we out here. Look at the grid. Woo. Ooh, the camera shouldn't run away during the broadcast because I'm not driving for my life out here, and I'm not going to shake the rig. I'm not shaking it. Where's my drone cam at? Like the real thing, that's my way of living, and ain't no way I'm missing my daily dose of drifting. No hesitation when I'm
We need it.
We need it. Alright, one sec.
Still racing every day, 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 still racing every day. Me and my homies are still racing every day. You may think we play, we're racing every day. This ain't no silly game, we racing every day. Still racing every day, still racing every day, still racing every day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's tone it down a second and let's go see what we can do today. We probably have to adjust cam tool layouts. They're in briefing and stuff. I'm a bit late on it. It's fine. We'll figure out cam tool stuff in a minute. But we're at beautiful. Now this is the right version of the track that we're seeing right here. And I'm excited because we've got a lot of drivers showing up, and not only that, but the front pack guy is extremely close. The pace is very, very tight. We've already seen some of the pace in practice. T-Ball 6 are in here. Both McLarens are showing up today, so it's going to be very interesting, y'all. Luch is here, 13 bot, so both Haas are going to be here, and 13 bot had some good pace as well. But you know what? None other than, let's see if Phil McCrack is he in the server yet? Because Phil had a banger lap here. Look at this, Phil McCrack on the track, ready to attack. He was out there. Jorge Caro, Onion, Nigo, Manry Despedes, Alex. Axel Gonzalez is in here, guys. We got Sammy, Foniak. Ooh, let's go, Sammy. Did he jump on in here and say, yo, I'm going to win? But anyways, I feel the vibe today with him. Oshi, Daniel J. Where's the guy here? Adam X, our safety car driver right here. We got Catfull, Izd, Kai, Wall Rider, a live axe. What a grid. Nigo. Who did I miss? Did I miss anyone? Probably missed someone. Anyways, someone to join Benji, Garja. Nice. Dave's getting in. Whew, let's go. I might have to rejoin the server. Is this Miss Piggy? You see the pink one? Is this it? Is everybody ready to rock the house?
We heard it before from Monkai. I'm washed. I'm cooked. No good here. Then Monkai smashes it for the win.
How many times has it happened? Too many to count. How many times has my glove fallen on my head right here? This is one. This is one of those times. Let's go, dude. That's right. Show up. Push. Let's see what these drivers have today. Let's see if there's going to be some safety cars today. I reckon there will be some motion to that. All right, before we're trying not to stream Curse Monkey too much, but before the race, let's see. Is he in the server right now? It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Buy a Patreon if I know him podium. Bet. There we go. Let's see it in action. Ooh, are we gonna go in the wall? We're in the wall. Oh, we're in the wall. Car's gone. GG's. All right, car's back. We gotta set up our CMRT real quick. Here we go. Now instead of being round 7, we're going round 8. Last round we were at Miami, guys. Spicy finish to the end. I mean, insane stuff. Now we got 6 at NT ball here today. T-ball off a good run last one. So, where are we going here? So we're going reverse. Double reverses. All right. All right. So we might not have the right version of Spa, but we have the right version of other stuff. We have Cam Tool and we have other things. So guys, I hope you're ready. I don't have Cam Tool, so I'm gonna see if I can fix that real quick. But I'm gonna see what layout this is. Spa layout underscore F1 underscore 2024. Except these are 2026 cars. No comment. No comment. Verstappen's go to provision license at Nords. Project banned him from racing at Nords, does it? What if he's Franz Hermann? Huh? An alias? What if he's Franz Hermann? We have found a hooligan in the pitch during briefing. Yeah. Restricted activities. You know what? You're probably right. That's like my restricted activities of not racing on WSS yet. Actually, there is no restricted activities on that. That's just a joke. But exclamation point WSS in the chat. Yeah. You probably went to RBR and said, I'm going to race Nords. Yeah. What are you going to do? Fire me? I mean, honestly... Is he wrong? Would he be wrong even? I could believe that. Dude, I could actually believe that. Yeah. Let's see what it's going to be today. I probably do have to rejoin the server though. So let me rejoin now. Yo, Big C's son, dude. Yo. Are we awake now? Are we alive? Still awake? Still alive? Alright, let's go. Let's get on in. We got F1 racing at Spa. This is like the F1 2026 game, unreleased beta version. You know, just version extraordinaire 2.7 thousand. It's kind of the spicy one. Okay? It's kind of the spicy one. Let me show you what we got. Whoa. Ici avec 12 McLaren, 13 Mercedes. Okay. Actually, no. We got two of every kind right here, and we're gonna get into some all-out racing. Let me do a zoom in on this. The drivers aren't briefing. Think about that works. Keep the drivers on the top floating by. There you go. Norris, Lando Norris. Lots of strollo. Take a stroll off the track. Yeah, 10-second penalty to Ocon. Yep. This is the 2024 track, huh? Oh, Daniel Ricciardo. Damn, dude. I wish. Robotas. Alright, it's gonna be cool. So let's see what we got here for Cam Tool stuff. I was doing that, so we're gonna do that while we're still in briefing. I still got the time. So we'll try and figure it out. Go to Spa. Easy. You know what? That still might work. Does this work? Ooh, baby. All right, so we got two cam tools. This one and this one, they're really badly named, of course, because one is R1R1 and then R1R2. They look about the same, but they probably have some slight differences in the corners. So we'll probably get into that in just a moment. But let me pause this and let's think about this. Let's get into the vibes of the epic race motion right here. Let's start it out, I guess. Let's just get into it. Ladies, gentlemen, racers, join us here for our F1 Friday action on the Nabs Racing League right here, the F1 Championship. We are here in round 8. Mind you, we're in a little bit of a historical version of Spa, but not actually on the track. Drivers will be driving the up-to-date 2024, almost 2026 version of Spa. And here we have absolutely packed grid today. It is going to be insane. Briefing is just about finished as you hear these cars rushing out of the pits, and we're going to go get on board with these cars as they're in practice a little bit right before they get into their qualifying. But this is looking like an insane turnout for the last round before our break, before the final end of the season finale last little stint. There's going to be 4 more races in this one right here. But let's get on board with the drivers on the track. Now let's go see what we got here today, guys. Spa. We got Ramon Stievling in the BMW here today. Probably means Dakota's out of the running. However, we'll still see some good masterclass racing from both BMWs. We have Ramon Stievling. We have Steven Cheese getting out of the pits right now. Let's go. DJ Galaxy. We've been going on. Is there 2 playing at the same time? Oh my goodness, there's actually a song happening behind that one, and that one is so bugged. We should have totally noticed that. That means that all the other layouts are going to be cooked. We should probably fix that. We should probably fix that for later. Here's what I'll do. I'll set that video to mute. Do we have 3 songs playing at the same time? Hold on. Smooth. Oh my gosh. All right, yeah, we're okay. So at least that is fixed right now. For now it's fixed. Let us go back to our usual scheduled programming right here. How goes from 3. Let's go to 0.
Galaxy.
That's gonna, dude, I'm gonna cringe so hard in the VOD, man. Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt my soul. It's gonna hurt my life. Let's see here, guys. First couple laps are gonna be getting through shortly. We're not in qualified just yet. We're still just practicing, so we're just seeing the cars running around the track right now. We have Albus Daye looking very nice in the reserve car. We only started Steven Cheese. We got 13 bot. Phil McCrack out on the track, ready to attack. What car is he driving in today, guys? He's running the Alpine again. Okay, let's go. Let's see him push right here. We got Bizzed in the Ford. Got Karja, okay, in the livery blue, reserve car livery. La Lucha in the Haas. We got Kaffel here running in the Mercedes. Nice. Onion in the Caddy. Okay, with his teammate, Spider Monkey. Where's Spider Monkey at? Spider Monkey's on the server. Where's he at? Let's go. Spider Monkey. Okay, looking good right there. We've got Jorge Caro in the Alpine. Is going to be Phil McCrack's teammate. A little bit of an off-track moment here, but hey, we're still in practice, so that's okay. We're going to fix the car, go into the garage. Mechanics are fantastic. We got the best mechanics over here, guys. Exo Gonzalez right here, fellow Galaxian. You know how it is. He's going to be pushing it to the absolute limit here on the Nabs Racing. Okay, yeah, that's right. We got Wallrider in the Renault. Very nice. Very exquisite. It's going to be fun to see where Wallrider is going to be at. We're going to get some battles there. I think this is a great track for battling, so we'll see tons of it all around the grid. Kai's out here on the Ford, and let's see if he's going to be able to afford, pushing the car this damn hard. He's going to be pushing it to the absolute limit. Let's see, guys. We're going to get into quality in just a moment, and there we go. There's our quality, and boom. Okay. No extra skill issues for us, guys. We're getting out here for 10 minutes of quality around Spa. That's a couple of laps, but with these cars, they're going to be going pretty darn quick. 2026 V12 cars. So, okay, let's go. And we're about to get it on for the qualifying right here. Zoom. Oh, did I not plug in the right controller? All right, we'll do it before the race. Get some more cars out of the pits. Oof, Onion already out and about. Sixta is getting out of the pit, so some drivers waited around to get some space. Some just sent it on in. 13 bot. Let's go see where 13 bot's gonna be running about here too. Let's get a bit of a look on his view. Oh, where's he at? Right here. Boom. We also have Laluch getting onto the pits. Beautiful stuff today. We've got a lovely turnout. Plenty of cars. I'm having so much trouble looking through the grid, guys. It looks like about 26 cars, maybe around 25. If you consider that 2 of them are safety car drivers. 24, 25, somewhere around there, because I think there's still going to be a driver or 2 that might join. But we will see what happens, guys. We've got 8 minutes till the beginning of this race. And I think, well, from what we've seen in the past couple rounds, from time and time again, with DRS, with the capabilities of these cars, of drivers being able to hold it down in the dirty air to a pretty good degree, you know, kind of skill issues set aside, we found some good racing this season right here, and we're finding ourselves at round 8 at Spa. So we'll get back onto 13 bots soon. We got Onion getting his first lap, and a couple drivers are starting to start their first lap. See a go at it. Let's get on board here with our fan favorite, Philip McCrack, out on the track, ready to attack. Yes, that's right. Phil here has had a pretty good run in the past couple of weeks here on the nabs. Managed to get himself a podium. Started out pretty rough, had some, you know, didn't understand full course yellow, this or that, had disqualification early on, but since has had some crazy consistency as he's running down the Kemmel straight. Jump on into it and catch him here. Nice composition of the S's, nailing the apexes, hitting those exits, not letting the car get too unsettled with that amount of downforce. He's going good for it. Down all into first gear. 100 and it looks about 117 or 116 was his minimum speed. Kilometers per hour was there. Just avoids touching on the exit of the gravel right there, and through Poulon. He is flying through right now. Manages to keep the car from a immense amount of understeer, but he's very flat out through this corner, down into third gear. Huge amount of rotation right there. Will he be able to find a nice exit through here? Yes, he will. And this is a very nice lap for Phil McCrack, showing just how fun I think these cars, these F1 2026 cars, are driving around Spa. I think any downforce car that's quick, any F1 car, even the original F1 2004 mod, is quite a treat here at Spa. And it's one of those tracks that's just like one of the most driven tracks by a lot of drivers, if they like it or not on LFM, because we, you know, run it a lot. But this is just one of those nice things to have every now and again. So let's see here. It's our round 8, and a nice lap for Phil McCrack here. Goes into P1 with a 143.6. He's gonna go back into the pits with that. So let's go check out some of the other drivers who are in this race. This is a gorgeous lap from Phil. Wall Riders out here, guys. We were looking at him a little bit earlier. This is going to be a start of the lap. Where are we going to go, though, on the first one? Was it a clean one? Very good. We got into the P8 realm. And let's see what other drivers are going to be able to do. Kai already showing up into 8, stealing the spot right away. No hesitation. Bunch of drivers getting through. You know, no positions are safe right here. It's crazy. We're getting tons of times in. Looks like 143 is the place to be. And we're going to maybe see some 142s. 143.1 from Sixta. So will we see drivers into 142s? I almost guarantee it. I almost guarantee it. We will have to see it. Prediction. How many safety cars full course yellows? We'll get that prediction in. And yo, Navaneeth, what up, what up, what up? Good to see you in here today. Happy F1 Friday. You guys are just joining us right here, right now. Exclamation point nabs in the chat if you want to join in on a league like this where the stream curse is real. It's real. You better watch out. You better watch out. It is absolutely real. And there we were on board with Sammy. Let's get on board with, Capo was a little bit off the track right here. Stream curse absolutely real in the Mercedes. A little bit stuck up and trying to gonna find a way back onto the track here. Also, Angelo Gonzalez, we're catching all the skill issues right now. Let's get on board with Daniel J. Who's letting Pizzed by on a lap right now. So Pizzed in a 149's got a green sector 1. Is going to be very quick. Well, let's see what the number 64 Ford driver will be able to find as his teammate right ahead crashes out on his qualify, and it was both Fords out in that moment, and they're both back into the pits. Oh boy, the team is going to have a conversation about that later on, but there's still some time to get a good lap in, so I'm sure they're going to get out and continue the push, guys. Who is going to get P1 here? Let's get a prediction on this We're going to do a few predictions. Hold on, if I can find... Oh, yes, right here. If I can find my tab. So who's going to get P1 right now? P1, so it's going to be McCrack, T-Ball. Right now we have 13 bot. It's going to be the top 5 that I see here. Sixta, Alex, or like none of them. Those are the predictions, guys. So predictions in the chat. I believe you have 2 minutes. I hope there's 2 minutes. How much time is on that one? Oh, it's a short one. Hold on. It's too short. Hold on. It's too short. What the heck? End submissions. Choose outcome. None. All right, we're doing it again. Start prediction. P1. All right, you guys got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to predict. We got 3 minutes left in the session. Top 5 on the board. Okay, who do you think? Put some Galaxy Stardust in there, guys. Let's see the predictions, okay? We got Sixta, Philip McCrack, T-Ball, 13 bot. And Sixta is right now on the fast sector 1 right now. If you guys are looking to get some votes in, but he spins out. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're going to be deadly on this one, guys. Let's see what it's going to be from these drivers. Let's see what it's going to be. As Alex gets on through, T-Ball looks like he's getting a fast sector 1 right now. We're going to have to maybe watch it. Maybe he's going to get a bit of traffic at the moment. He's got Cheese right ahead. He's definitely going to be confident with it, but let's T-Ball go. So T-Ball's on a flyer right now. Fast sector 1, fast sector 2. This is going to be a purple sector. Double purples, maybe, for T-Ball. As we're going to see Alex driving as well, not too far behind. He's finishing off. He's at the end of sector 1, now getting sector 2. And there's a yellow sector for T-Ball. Maybe just caught a little bit of dirty air, but he's still pushing on through. I don't know. We'll have to see, guys. It's going to be very close. Predictions are about to end, so there is like I think 30 more seconds to put your predictions on who you think will be top 5. But let's go check out the rest of the drivers who are in this race right here. We've got plenty, guys. Like I said, oh my goodness. Right now I see LaLuche right here getting through. We had Wallrider in the Renault with his teammate Alive Axe. Pizzed, we noticed before, he still has yet to get a lap after that little bit of an incident. So let's see if he's going to be able to get it now, guys. We also have way more drivers here, guys. 26 we have Capel, we saw earlier. Now trying to get a good one. 2 green sectors for Capel, so that might be a good one. Let's get on board here. No stream curse moments, just stream blessings right now. Send your energies over to Capel. And okay, let's go. Got tons of drivers, huge old grid, so that T1, you know, might just be a messy situation. You might have to see what's going to happen here. And a good solid lap for Caffel. Going to go up into P19 right now. So it's going to be competitive throughout. I think there's going to be a lot of drivers on the same pace here. Manry Thespedes in the Aston Martin going to be trying to get a lap in here. Right now is a 159. Oshi as well. And we've known Ryan Hawk to drive a couple times. He's now in the Ferrari, so he's taking up Anisha's spot today, and he's going to be running in his stead in the Ferrari here. So let's see what he's going to be able to come up with. We've already seen Onion and the other Renault of Alive Axe, Ramon Steve Link on the BMW, Jorge Caro over here on the Alpine, getting down the Kemmel straight. We got Sixta flying by right ahead of him. Jorge's looking good out here. Let's get on a lap with him. It's going to be a little bit of a stream curse moment as he catches a little bit too much oversteer. He's going to be stopped up on the track. And let's see, he goes right back to the pits. I don't think there's going to be enough time for a lap with that. And with that, guys, our prediction is through. I wonder what we had. Y'all put any Stardust in here? Anything in the pot? Sixta with the 7K, guys. He's right now in P1. He's got a little bit of a yellow lap, but will he be able to hold on? Let's see these timings. T-Ball is very close with it. So McCrack's in the pit, so it looks like he's out of the running. So it's either going to be 13 bot or now T-Ball is getting a fast sector, sector 2. There's going to be between T-Ball and Sixta at the moment. And seems like T-Ball had just finished a lap, or did he get a lap in overtime? I'm not sure if he does have one. But if so, this would be Sixta getting through for his final lap. T-Ball's getting a fast sector 3. Okay. How's that a thing? Fast sector 3. Okay. And Sixta solidifies it right here. 143. There you go. Whoever bet hard on that, I think that might just pay off here. We're going to catch T-Ball. I think we've gone over all the cars. We also had Ben G in here running in the reserve car. Is Ben G just going to, like, slip in out of nowhere? He's got the C4s on. Maybe got a lap or two. Maybe he's on one. Is the overtime enough to actually get a proper lap out here, guys? Because it could be a showing here for T-Ball. Gotta find a button to use to go to pits on the Xbox controller. I think I have to set that up. Look at that determination. Look at those eyeballs. Woo! Holy smokes. 13 ball got super close, guys, and he had the second highest votes on the prediction. But T-Ball getting through with the final lap. It's so close! With only a couple thousandths or hundreds of seconds that split them up, guys. Between 143.026 and 143.054. They are both on the 143 flats, but Sigsta does manage. So you guys keep your points. Big votes on Sigsta right there. Big predictions. All right, so we're going to need to get our next predictions up on the clock right now. That is going to have to be the next situation. So will there be a safety car on lap 1? Is what we want to see, right? How many safety cars, or will there be one? So let's do how many, because we usually have that. So how many safety cars? And we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, I believe 4, and then this one is gonna be 5 or more. And then that one's gonna be, it's like if there's absolute chaos, there's gonna be 5 or more. You guys have 5 minutes. Put your predictions in the chat. Let's get a big pot here. Yeah. If Adam joined 6 Archelago, you join Nabs. Yo, that's an offer, Nab. We bring in more competition. I wonder if you enjoy these. This is gonna be fun though. This is gonna be a very nice time. We got tons of cars, and the pace looks absolutely close. You want to see the top 10? They're all within about the same second or two. And as well for the rest of the grid, there is some tight competition throughout. But McLaren is gonna be in the front, 1-2, and the cars, guys, are currently gridded up right here. And I'm in the broadcast booth. We know that things are going to be good today. It's looking like a very nice turnout of a race. We got a good amount of drivers. But will there be chaos at the beginning? You guys can put your predictions in the chat right now. We're about to get started in 4 minutes time, so you got that full time to put your prediction in. And let's get out here on the track, ready to attack. Actually, wait, hold up. I had to do a different setup here. Whoa. Now it's anticlimactic. We were going to get on the track at that moment. We were going to get in touch. We were going to get involved. It's all right. We'll get there still. Okay. System, teleport to pits. And set that to X. Nice. All right. Let's join in. I like what's going on in the chat right now. I really enjoyed that. Oh man, you guys with me. I get locked in on these races sometimes. I get a bit invested. We get very focused. So let's get involved. We're going to have tons of drivers here. Will the car be working in the right way? Will I be able to go back to the pits? We'll have to find out. If not, I'll have to make sure that I do go back to the pits. And my wheel is still on, so my controller's not the main thing. Damn, we have to join back once more. Bro, I'm gonna have so much trouble going through all the drivers now. Oh my god, if you're watching this on the VOD, good luck, because we're gonna be in rapid fire mode. Good luck to all of us. We're gonna be rapid fire in this. We're just gonna check it out, get in touch with the track, come on with the track. Let's see what we got. Come on. Alright, we're on. We got 2.5 minutes. We hit this button. Does it work? Do we go back to the pits? Okay, we're gonna have to wait for the start of the race to go back to the pits. Oh, we are back in the pits. Nice. We don't have to worry about that. Very nice. We're about to get it started, guys. This is going to be epic. We've got 2 minutes on the clock. Let me get the drone camera on. It is going to be enabled. We got it going right here. And let's just drive on through and find these cars. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, let's speed it up, guys. In P1, we've got Sigsta. This is gonna be it. So we don't go too crazy. T-Ball in P2. 13 bot. Oh, let's go open this up. There we go. That's it. Yeah, we should be fine. All right, 13 bot. We got Phil McCrack in P4. Ben G in P5. Daniel J. Alex right behind as well. Spider Monkey. Okay, Spider Monkey Rusty, but he's showing up here near the front of the pack. Let's see what he's gonna do. We got Pizzed getting involved. Angso Gonzalez, Ramon Steveling, Onion, Jorge Caro, Samuel Fonyak, Steven Cheese. We've got Alive Axe. Caffel is in here with the Mercedes guys. Manri Thespedes. Let me speed on down here. We got Karja, Almerdahe, Ryan Hawk, Nigo, Wall Rider, Oshi, Kai Allen, and Laluch. And our safety car driver today, Mr. Adamek, very, very quick, involved here as our safety driver, guys. And you're joining us live on twitch.tv/AdamGalaxy for this race on !nabs in the chat. All right, so this is the F1 2026 out here. We're about to get the race started. Now let's go see it. I was about to be lights out. Let's see if we got all our layout here. Ooh, this is going to be spicy. This is going to be spicy. Let's see how it goes. Lights are not going to be out just yet. We got 30 seconds, 20 seconds right now, guys. The prediction for the safety cars is up. So you had your chance. But now here, we're about to see what it's going to be. The lights are up, guys. And in just a moment's time, we're going to get on to 35 laps around Spa on the nabs right here. And they're going up, and the music's going out because it's about to be the start of the race. And oh my god, Galaxy skill issue, Galaxy skill issue, Galaxy skill issue. And away we go for what is going to be 35 laps of what could be actually 4 wide off the start. Sixta's going to be jiving on into it. Both McLarens getting on through. No contacts here for the grid so far. Seems like everyone was able to get on by clean, but 2 cars going over into the O pit lane. Uh-oh, that's going to be a little bit of a situation right there. Going up into Eau Rouge on the start of the race right here. Everyone is seemingly getting by. No one is taking a too aggressive side-by-side, but down the Kemmel Straight, this is where we're going to start seeing some action going. Side-by-side motion here for McLaren. 13 bot getting through. Phil McCrack trying to send on the inside line from the Ferrari. A contact getting on through, and into the wall goes Cheese. And it's going to be BMW trying to get back out on into the track right now. Oh my goodness. And we're locked into another driver. Let's go back up here in the front. Spider Monkey off the track as well. Down through the rest of this lap. This is going to be a chaotic rest of the race. If you've already started here, a few good turns. This is going to be an incredible run. Holy smokes. Enjoying these camera angles. Oh, and a huge spin out here as we see Phil McCrack and Daniel J off the track trying to rejoin, and they're going to have to get back onto the track safely right here as the rest of the cars are getting behind. Oh, she's getting collected in there, and it's going to be Wall Rider or Alive Axe who's also into the mix. A little bit too much zoom in there, Galaxy. A little bit too much. We're back on the board with T-Ball right now up at the front. And a battle going on between 6 and 13 bot as 13 bot went for the inside line here, getting into the bus stop. No moves going to be happening there. Ramon trying to hold it against Alex. And both Audis are now pounding the BMW as Piz and Jorge Caro are flying along through. Let's get on board here with one of the Audi drivers, Mr. Angso Gonzalez right now. It's going to be potentially too wide here up Eau Rouge, but not really because Alex is going to be slipping on over. But will he have enough a slide over here? Will it be a too wide up Eau Rouge? They are looking for it potentially here. Will there be a contact? No contact between the 2 drivers. A huge slipstream from Angso, and it looks like a crash room up ahead, and T-Ball was involved with it. He's back into the pits, and T-Ball is now out of the running at the front. Oh my goodness, and Angso would have had to avoid that. A little bit of a slip. as we find Axel slipping out, and that is going to be an absolute stream curse right there. Oh my goodness, what happened? We are going to have to go straight into the replay and go visualize what just happened right there and go find T-Ball. He's getting back out onto the track right now, but let's go see what happened. Oh, whoa, whoa. So it seems like he maybe disconnected for a moment. Oh, and then had a moment of contact. So he was having complete network issues and then got back into it and was hitting his own teammate and then just died. Okay, okay. Understandably, he was upside down. Okay. And that is going to be the full course yellow being pulled right there because of a McLaren flipping here on the Kemmel Straight. Oh my goodness, only a couple of laps into this race. Let's just see here on the slow-mo from this amount of zoom away. Would you have been able to see a little bit of a contact, a little bit of a lag, jumps over from one side completely to the other, and is flipped out. So let's get back onto the live broadcast now and go see where we are at. This is going to be back with the front of the pack. We're under full course yellow situations right now. 13bot has taken lead in this race from the situation, is now leading it. It might be a safety car that we will be getting in just a moment. We'll have to see if our safety car driver is going to be getting out onto the track. Let's get on board here, and it does seem like the safety car is leaving the pits right here as the cars are getting by. They will be joining the queue, and this is going to start off our first safety car. So for whoever predicted at least one safety car, I didn't put 0. You guys see how I didn't put 0? I knew 0 was never going to be an option. So whoever predicted 1 is now in the running, but I don't know if anyone even predicted 1. I don't know if that would be a possibility right there. So 13bot going to try and keep his tires warm. We have a few more laps to go, but it's going to be full course yellow for a bit. So drivers are just going to be keeping their delta and holding on tight. T-Ball is going to get the opportunity to get back into the pack from that incident, and a lot of drivers are going to get back in for the race. Safety car now deployed, so drivers will be able to push the pace to be able to catch up and catch the queue. Some drivers took the opportunity to take their drive-through. Almadahe takes the opportunity there. And let's get on board with our resident safety car driver right here, Mr. Adamek. It's been a lovely few races with Adamek as our safety car driver. Consistent. It's been fun, so let's get on board here. Let's see what's up. Let's get in to the vibes of the nabs. If you guys just joining us right here, right now, hope you're having a lovely Friday. It's our F1 Friday spectacle. Every week we've been having this, except for the break weeks, which next week will be a break week, by the way. We've got these F1 battles. Next season is going to be a different year. I don't know if it's been publicly disclosed yet, so I will keep my mouth shut on what year we are going to, but it is going to be a regression because we're at the pinnacle right now. We're at the 2026, you know? Unless they develop some new cars from like 2048, unless we're going to be driving some speed racer stuff right here. Anyways, we're keeping it real. And we're keeping it with the 2020 somethings here, 2026 right now. We'll see what it's going to be next season. And we've got safety car conditions right now. A little bit of time to drive. It's like sometimes it clips to one car and you can get onto another one. A little bit too much swing on that. You got one for pole position, but not the safety car one? Oh, really? Did it not go through properly? Oh, that's weird. So one person voted 1K on one safety car, and then another one voted 500 points on 4 safety cars. So it's going to be really a battle between 1 and 4. It could go anywhere. Oh no! Contact! Benji got punted out. There's no damage on this league, by the way. But he's going to have to get back in. Oh my goodness, where was he at? He was like in like P6 or 7 or 8. Guards? All right, looks like we're going to get one more lap here of safety car potentially. It didn't look like it was going to be safety car in this lap. So if any drivers wanted to go take their pits, it would be now. But they will not be taking their pits. So they'll be doing one more lap, which means that I think it'll allow enough time to sort out, you know, whatever slip up happened there. It looks like we got some motion from the rest of the cars. Here we go through T1. I think the best way is going to be having a camera like this. We get to see some of the motion on the next restart, because I think it is going to be a hectic restart. So where is Ben G? Still in just 24th from that. So it is going to be safety car in this lap. Drivers will be able to warm up their tires. And here they are going up. Eau Rouge, an entire grid of F1 cars making their way through. Can barely hear them now. You guys are just joining us here. This is F1 Friday action in the middle. Oh, this is a shot. It's a lot of cars. It's gonna be in this lap. The wrong button. They end up switching to another car. All right, so we're on to the smooth drivings of Adamek. Is going to be going off soon enough. I think once we hit that sector 3 area, once we get around, like Welshman is probably going to pull away, and 13 bot is going to be the driver who sets us off for this race restart right here. And we're going to see what happens, because man, there was too much adrenaline at the beginning. There was just too much going on. I literally just like fumbled on so many words. Like, incredible, 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 incredible. Now let's lock in. Let's see what happens. Let's get a view. 13 bot, 6 Alex, Piz, Jorge, Carl, Manry Thespedes, Onion, Ryan Hawk, Wallrider, Kyle, and Daniel, Spider Monkey, Phil McCrack, Sammy, Angso, and Laluch. Top 16 right there. And then we've got a few more cars. So our safety cars going off. Alivax, Ramon, Steve Lake, Mr. Amr Dahe. We have a T-Ball, Nigo, and Oshi. And then Benji still back there. Karja, Steven Cheese as well. So BMW went off. We have Benji had that little incident right there. But guys, our safety car driver, salute Adamek. Thank you so much for your safety car deeds right here. Maybe we'll see you again. Who knows? Possibly. Lights are off right now. There you go. So it's safety car in this lap. And it's going to be the start of what ends up being our lovely, beautiful, gorgeous race restart right here. Let's just switch it up. Boom, we get back into it, guys. It's time for some more racing action right here on the nabs. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're about to get it going. Okay. Ain't no better way. Ain't no better way. 13 bot makes the jump right here before the bus stop. Starts the motion. Let's see if there's going to be anything right here. Nothing too crazy. A few cars going out. Maybe one taking a bit of a motion of the move. Oh, smack. Check it out on the front. And he moves on T1. Contact between Onion and Ryan Hawk. As Onion's going to get pushed off, lose a little bit of time right there. And Sammy gets ahead of him even in that situation. And some action from Ramon, Laluch, and T-Ball is trying to get back into the mix here. 13 bot now leading the pack. Alex in P2. Sixta seems to have fallen off as he is now in a P4. And Piz is in the fight. Showing up here, jumping on in. Will he be able to get the move around? No, he's not. Alex able to hold it down. Manry Thespedes getting on through. Ryan Hogg on the inside move. Kai Allen trying to hold it down as well. We get a Ford getting split out right here. And Phil McCrack is through. But was there any contact right there? We'd have to see after the race. 13 bot and Alex are still leading the pack here. And Alex finding some motion. Daniel J trying to find the way around wide. There's gonna be so much happening here. Let's extrapolate a little bit. Sixta going for the move here. Maybe he's gonna be able to set the move onto Piz. Maybe he's gonna get through. Both Cadillacs in formation here with a little bit of a Ferrari sandwich motion. As Ferrari falls off and Aston flies through. Will there be an Alpine as well getting through that mix? Oh, we got racing here. 13 bot has fallen off as well. We weren't even checking what happened at the front, but he must have made a mistake, and Alex is now in P1, guys. Alex running away with it. Maybe Piz, maybe 6-star battling. Let's get on board here. Gets onto the brakes, but right behind him, Jorge Caro not going to let up, and he might just go and send a move right here. So Piz going to have to be looking at his rearview mirrors for this next one. Oh, man. Getting into it. Any moves? Caddy moves potentially. Onion would try for the inside. He's not going to be able to make it. Now Ryan Hawk. Side by side on the top of Rouge here. Let's see if they are going to be side by side through the end. No, they get through in the middle of the line. Some dirty air here for some of the drivers. Oh, we're switching back and forth here. Woof! That hit. All right, let's get back into it. Oh, contact! Contact between Walrider and what seemed to be Sammy in the reserve car. And Benji is going to get a pass for this. Maybe potentially get on board here. I got Angel Gonzalez right behind Walrider, who just got through with a contact. And a little bit of an oversteer. The tires are not ready for it. And Angel's topped off on it. Not really collected, but has to let through one more in the battle. Oh, my goodness. As he's going to try and get on board side by side with Cheese. Through Puhan, he's on the inside line right here. Will there be contact? No, there's no contact. Going a little bit on the inside, but not too wide right there. And here it is. Will Cheese be sending it back and forth. He's trying to get back on the outside line. Axel not really opening the door here. And through he goes, trying to keep his position on this lap. But we get back up to the front of the mix right here. And Sixta now trying to run away with this, guys. Whoa. Hold up. That was a weird camera. Okay, we're at the levels right now. Okay. I see. I had to disable follow. I see. All right, let's see here. What will happen between Alex and 13 bot now fighting for P2, where he was in P1 before, and Sixta is now through into P1, and Alex is gonna have to fight for it. Will it be with these two? Alex right behind. Maybe he's going to get the stretch. Maybe he's going to get the slipstream. DRS is activated this lap, so he's going to have the slip. But 13 bot has DRS activation. Because he was, I guess he was further back. But still, slipstream is strong right here. Even without it, might be able to send the move. And now there's a train situation that's going to be happening right here in the front pack. Tons of action. See further back here. Leading this run is going to be Sammy. In this pack, Steven Cheese there, Angso, Benji. That pack going pretty strong right now. As well as Sixta is trying to run away with this, 2.4 seconds ahead. Might just be the situation here that will happen. And Jorge Caro in the Alpine is settled up nicely. P4 with the hard, I think the C2 tires. Sorry, not C4, C2 tires, C1 tires, C2 tires. Right there. So doing well for a harder compound tire, considering the drivers ahead. Alex, 13 bot and 6-star and C3 tire. So Jorge's looking good in terms of the strategy, maybe. This could be a good turnout. Just going to grab some slipstreams and see if the push will continue on. Sixta leading the pack here. We're about to open up for lap 8 out of 35. Bot through. Jorge might be sending some moves right here. We're going to get on board again. It always looks like they're so close, but then they're not quite. Does get a better run potentially on Alex. Alex doesn't get the best exit right here, so he's going to have some slip. But will he be able to optimize the race approach right here? Will Alex be letting Jorge by on this one, or will they be going side by side? It does look like side by side up at the top. A little bit of contact between the two, and it's going to be absolutely flying out there for Jorge Caro and Alex, who are now getting through. And was Alex getting back onto the track? It does look like he did, but Jorge is now down into 9th, and T-Ball is through with this one, so McLaren back up a few positions now, and Spider Monkey as well up a spot from that. And that is going to be absolute drama. I keep hitting the wrong buttons here. Jorge Caro, the GOAT. Did we stream curse them? I don't know, but that was too wide. A very nice exit from Jorge. Ended up being a too wide at the top, and at the crest, they just made a slight amount of contact. So that's going to be very tough. Now Jorge's going to have to get back with the harder compound tires. Maybe the difference of tires was something that Alex wasn't expecting. But that is something that did happen now. Jorge in P10. And his teammate, Phil McCrack, is going to be right ahead. So now both Alpines have the potential to maybe work together to try and get back up the field. Daniel J in a mix. And Madrid Desmond is going to get spun out right there. Unfortunate, gets onto the grass, and now he's going to be trying to get back out onto the track right here. Is he on the line? Going around wide. T-Ball makes up another place, doesn't lose the car. And Phil, however, gets maybe a better run. Let's see if Phil's going to be able to get back into the slipstream, because I'm sure T-Ball had to lift for that exit. Now Phil has an incredible run into the braking zone here on the bus stop. T-Ball taking a defensive motion, getting a bit more onto the inside, not letting Phil see the line. So here they are going to be starting on out for lap 9. Sigsa still leading, not too far behind. Bot back into the mix, focused in, locked in. He's going to be trying to get some quick ones to catch back up. And then only 4 seconds behind, we have Pizzed, who's getting through. Benji is a drive-through for DRS. So that unfortunate incident in safety car is going to hurt, but even more now because a drive-through penalty for Benji. And Jorge Caro is up into 8th right now. Almerdaje in 9th. And does Almerdaje have a good exit here to be able to get a run on Jorge Caro? It doesn't look like it just yet, but maybe on the next couple of laps there might be some motion there. Karja, there's action going on all along the pack right now, guys. Look at this here. Even far back, Karja is getting a good run on Kai. Let's see what's going to happen here, guys. Stream curse is real, so will it be happening, or will we get a sweeping pass here on the Kemmel Straight up at the top of the crest? Car's getting a little bit light, but tons of downforce. Switches on over. He's going to be on the outside line right here, getting on through the Kemmel Straight. He's going to have the DRS. Will it be enough? We get back on board. He almost has enough to catch up with Keffel there. And side by side through they go. Managed to hold it down. A little bit of curb action. But both cars and both drivers are leaving the space right here. And Karja makes the pass, but not through, Kai. He's not going down easy on that one. So a very nice battle for them down the Kemmel Straight. Let's get back up here, see what action we have. Almerdaje is getting through, but Sigsta, it seems like, had a little bit of an incident and gone out a little bit wide now. Cheese getting through, going to be fighting Sigsta. Flopping like a fish out here, seeing what he can find. Maybe he's going to be holding him up. They're going to try and go side by side around Blanchimont right here, and they do manage to do it because there's so much downforce on these cars. It's so doable. But will Sigsa be able to try and attempt another move right here? He doesn't do it. He's going to be reserved on it. Are these tires just falling off, guys? Is this a thing of the tires, or is this just a skill issue? Like, could it be? We'll have to see. But if 13 Bot is able to hold this on right now, he has a 5-second gap. Look at this, alone on the Kemmel Straight. Gets through a beautiful 5-second gap. What will it be till the end? We've got 25 left to go. There's plenty of action to be had. And still just one safety car so far. A little bit of a battle here. Sigsta back in it. Trying to still get back the pace that he had before and get through Cheese, but Cheese is defending very well. And on through the inside, tries to make the move. The space is left, and there's no contact between these two, and they still have overlap. They're still going side by side. But Cheese gets the inside line. Definitely a little bit better on that inside line, and he is through. Almerdaje, who is just right ahead, spun out and went back to the pits. So that's going to be a place for all the drivers right here up at the front. We're up behind P7, and Sigsa is still trying to get his spot back. Will he be able to make this recovery? It is a recovery race for him. Karja back on in it, catching up after his pass of Kai, trying to see if he can catch the Mercedes up ahead. He's trying to look for a P18 right here. Even in a lobby like this, there's still battles to be had pretty much everywhere. We see Onion trying to catch up. Manri Thespedes in a run trying to catch Wallrider right here in the Renault, getting the dirty air, but he's still getting some good exits right now. Will he be able to find a pass? Will he be able to stitch together some better runs? 13 Bot from the lead in the pits right now, guys. Going into the pits. Going to be changing his tire compound. And let's see here. Manri Thespedes going in for the move. Grabs the inside. Now he's going to have enough downforce to pull the car along through. But will he be able to manage under these circumstances? And a full course yellow is being deployed, and they're getting close to the pit lane. Will they take the opportunity right here? Who will go into the pits? We're going to go out here and check. Wall Rider took the shot. Some drivers getting through. Oakshi's getting through. La Lucha's in. A lot of the drivers in the back of the pack. Harja's getting through. Ryan Hawk as well. But most of the other drivers were already far and ahead. And Adamek, our safety car driver, is out. So for those, for the person who put 1, we're now on to pass 1. I would say 1 or 2 is wins, and then 3 or 4 wins. I'd say that's how we get it, because we don't have more votes than that. Now let's see right here. Adamek gonna get out onto the track in just a moment. It's gonna be safety car here on lap 11. And disqualified for full course yellow Delta for Mr. Almondaje, but he had already gone to pits. I don't know what's happening there. A little bit of news as 13bot once said in one of his streams. I remember that moment. That was good. Yo, Piz is getting out here now, up ahead, but will he go into the pits, guys? 13bot had pitted the prior lap, so he had already gone into the pits, and I'm not sure what had caused the incident. But from what we can see here, this is going to be an optimal strategy because he's going to wind up right at the front right here. If we look at the tire compound that he's chosen, let's see what he's gone with. He's gone for the C2, so he's going for the longer stint. I think this is going to be almost a race-winning strategy for him going into the pits early, getting lucky on that one, and in the position up ahead, because a lot of the drivers there will now be going into the pits. We'll see here. Piz going into the pits. Daniel J going in. T-Ball is in, and I think pretty much every single driver is looking to get their pit window right now. Alex is in the pits as well, so he's going to be jumping on in, and we'll see probably a majority of the grid, and we're still under full course yellow, so this is going to be huge for the pace as Jorge Caro is in here as well. But through goes 13bot, who did his pit earlier, and there he is. Will this strategy be optimal for him? We look on out, the drivers who are getting out, and he's able to keep the pace, but he's going to be in the runnings here. Where's he getting out? Where's he getting out? Where's he getting out? Where's he getting out? Very, very close. So Piz is going to be there. Daniel J, T-Ball, 13bot, then Alex. So wonder if that actually helped 13bot or if it hurt him. I guess a lot of the other drivers use this as a benefit to them. So 13bot actually getting hurt by taking that pit stop right before the safety car. I thought he might be able, just, you know, maybe if he had enough of that lap without the full course yellow Delta or with that Delta, maybe he had time to catch up. But it seems in this case, the undercut wasn't going to happen, so he pitted out a lap early. Now he's going to have older tires, and a lot of these drivers are getting out. They're going to have fresher tires than him, and they're in the same spot. So, interesting stuff. Let's get on for our second schmoozing jazz vibes. Let's go. Whoa, 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 wiggling. See who's wiggling over there. 2 safety cars so far here today. So Piz is going to be leading it. Okay. Okay. Get on it. We'll take this as a segue to BRB. 1 second, guys. Okay. Well, there goes your prediction, Chronic Zombie. Well, we're saying 1 or 2 safety cars would be for Jay, and then I think 3 or 4 would probably be Z's. So I think that was Big Z's prediction. So it's like a Price is Right vibe. Like, you're gonna get it if it's like halfway close. All right, let's hope my stream doesn't die or anything like this. I'm gonna have to reconnect. Actually, wait, some of it's working there anyways. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh yeah, we're good. All right, we get back into presentation mode. Let's do it. Piz, you must let safety car into the pits fully before going. Okay. Confirm by Piz. Oh, he went a little bit wide, a little bit of a... That was so smooth, a little bit wide though, but caught it back really, really quickly. No big skill issue, and all the cars are able to catch on up from this. So we're gonna see. Oh, a little bit slow here. Oh, a little bit of a traffic jam. Oh, a little bit. Maintain the delta, boys. Maintain the delta. Maintain the delta. All right, let's see. Is it going to be in this lap? I wasn't really here for a lot of this safety car, right? But it should be in this lap. Seems like it is. Seems like it is. So Piz is going to be warming up the tires, guys. Let's get out here for a second safety car restart. Try and capture all the action again like it was before. We'll do it live here. And let's switch it on up once more. DJ Galaxi style. What's up? All right. Can't go until Adamek is in the pits. It does look like across the line. I'm going to see what's confirmed for that. Hasn't pulled the throttle just yet. And here we are, away we go, right into the braking zone of the bus stop. Starts going for it. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's go. All right, we're starting up fresh. Any moves coming through early? Daniel J's trying to get the lead right away. T-Ball's in the mix. And will he be able to run away? It looks like a little bit of a 3-wide situation here. Oh, that was close. Near on the wall. Daniel J now take the lead. The Ferrari up in P1. Yeah. So Daniel J up the front, T-Ball pulling weight here. This is the happenings of an incredible race. 30 Ball is back, although he does have like 1 lap old tires. It shouldn't matter. He's going to be pushing it to the absolute here. Come on. Some battles from all over the grid. As the pace leader is not far, and side by side here, Jorge Caro is pushing. Let's see if they continue the side by side. Alex is on the inside, leaves the space, and now Jorge gets on through. So Jorge's race is back in action right now from that safety car from what happened before. And a move here going around 6 and trying to get out wide. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Let's go for the move. The 360 cam. He's going to try and find the angle. He's not really finding the angle right here. And Daniel J up in the front, spun up. Not sure if that was a contact from a dive. Not sure what happened there. But who is in the front now? Looks like T-Ball. Whoa. So maybe there's some action that happened right there that we didn't see. Let's pause this for a second. Let's get through. There's a lot more happening that we can ever think about right now at the beginning of this restart spot, but the car is so absolutely close right now. Phil McCrack, even in P11, finding some action here in P12 even, trying to get through. Daniel J, who just fell from the first position in this race. Phil's going to be going over the grass, trying to make this work here. And through he goes. Will he be able to hold it on the outside line? Leaving the space, but getting onto the curbs, and Daniel J is back through, and that might open up a move potential as well for Sammy, but Sammy's not able to get by Phil in that motion. And now 13 Bot up in the front here, now again leading this race. He pitted early, got punished for it, but he's back up, and maybe it won't matter, but both McLarens are going to be right behind him. He's going to be having a tough time right there, getting chased down by two of the Papayas. It's going to be interesting for him to see how he gets on. There's a battle going on between Piz, Steven Cheese, Spider Monkey, Angel Gonzalez, Manry Cespedes, Daniel J getting through. And let's see what Sixta is going to be able to find. Will they be trying to work together? Is there going to be a potential pass here on the outside? Are they going to go side by side? These two teammates going at it toe to toe, battling. It looks like they are. Whoa, 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 whoa. Down into the bus stop, not making contact with Sixta, losing the car just a little bit, and T-Ball now going to be making the push for the Papayas. Alex and Piz Onion in a little bit of a race here. Whoa! Too much motion, too much motion, too much motion. Down onto T1. Piz getting the action. He's going to get through, but will Onion be able to stitch the pass back? He's going to get the slipstream as best as he can right now. He's going to get the DRS. Will he be able to fly up and catch the perfect amount of slipstream? He's trying to get that good swing. Car's getting very active right there, but it is a lot of speed. And from a pass on T1, he's getting it right back with this one here. Caddy back up into P5. Cheese on the move, making the move up to Spider Monkey right there. Phil McCrack sending it onto the inside. He's just making his way back in. And he's got ahead of Daniel J right now. T-Ball still running away from both these, or no, it was 13 Bot who was running away from both McLarens, and T-Ball swung past Sixta, now swings by 13 Bot, and will he be able to catch the slipstream back up, or will Sixta be a little bit too much of pressure involved here, and he won't be able to catch up? We'll have to see what he's going to come up with. I think these three had pace in all their practice in racing each other. They were very tight on the pace, so I'm not surprised to see them here out in the front battling. Would have foreseen maybe Phil as well, who had the pace, maybe Alex as well. These were the top drivers that we got in Qualify who are still up here. But Onion, Piz, and Steven Cheese getting a good race. Spider Monkey going to be trying to find a little bit more here if he can, but he's got a good slipstream and he's got some good motion. Angel Gonzalez right behind him as well. And then Manry Cespedes in P10. Let's go see some of the drivers here, have some a little bit of action. T-Ball running away with the slip, and 13 Bot under heavy pressure. Will he be able to run away from Sixta? Sixta goes a little bit too deep on to T1, so we might not get the full pull down the Kemmel Straight, but we might just find these cars side by side right at the end if the slipstream pulls just right. Will 13 Bot get the DRS right here? Opens it up, does have the DRS, so Sixta won't get as good of a push, but there is a lot of motion here as he's reaching 338 kilometers per hour. Gets on down into the braking zone, and this little sandwich here with 13 Bot in the middle now. Will he be able to catch up? He does look like he caught some pace up to T-Ball, and now will be in the slipstream. More to come from these two, but Piz and Onion getting on a little bit of a battle here. See if there's anything else here. Oshi seems like going through turn one. Oshi and Catfall gone a bit back and forth right there. Trying to see if there's anything else around. Henry Cespedes and Phil McCrack. A little bit of a train situation there. I did not have this. So 4 to around 13. So there's still hope for anyone to catch P4 right now. This is going to be a big battle for P4. I think this, so far, Alex has shown some good restraint, some good patience in this race. He's able to have a good qualify and now finds himself after 2 safety car restarts up into P4. But he's got some more work to do right here. And let's see if Piz is going to be able to send this move. Will he be able to find a move? Let's get into this camera. That's definitely where we want it to be. Down onto the bus stop. Onion's going to be playing defensive there. He's inside the line, but now it's going to be a bit compromised. Will he have some good rotation here? Will they both be able to get through without too much spin and a little bit of too much motion of oversteer for Onion? And Piz is going to have the option to attack right now on the first turn. Will it be for these two drivers? And Onion lets him go and tries to now probably get the slipstream again on the Kemal Straight. So a smart move by Onion maybe. To let him go once more as we get back to 13 ball right here is making the move to try and get ahead in this race. And he is ahead with the DRS. Goes on over to the inside, and both cars are swinging over. Moves all around from the McLarens, but the move from 13 bot to get through on the Kemal Straight right here on lap 18 to reclaim the lead of this race and continue on. We have these three up at the front battling for it still. There we have it. Let's get a bit of a view. This is what I wanted to see before, is these two cars chasing down the Haas, trying to be the lone wolf at the front of the pack right here. And it is going to be the 2 versus 1, but he's not a lone wolf. He's got Lelouch backing him up. But let's see here. Will Lelouch be able to back him up the same way as he backed him up on Miami? Will we find one of those motions on this race where we can have a little bit of team play? We'll have to find out. It was very cool to see that on the previous race, down to the wire between them. So let's go.
Says,
Yo,
just
Francesco.
finished my math homework.
Quick math. 18 laps done. 35 to go. And I'm glad you've done your math homework. Get on in. We're going to be testing Galaxy Ring out after. We can't race it online yet. Haven't got to that point. But we will be getting to that soon. And still a very, very close train, guys, even for the rest of these cars. No potential moves here for the McLarens. No potential moves. 13 bots trying to run away, and Alex has a bit of a gap. Onion here is definitely leading what this pack would be. Steven Cheese, Spider Monkey, Manry Cespedes, Angso Gonzalez, Phil McCrack. Now two of them going side by side right here. Let's get on board with Jorge Caro and Daniel J right now. Onto the first corner. Let's get involved. Let's see if there's going to be a stretch from one of the cars in the back. Let's get it quiet. Boom, boom, boom. Getting better at this drone cam. Some battling from up front right here, though. You can tell a little bit of Angso Gonzalez action as they're side by side right now. Angso Gonzalez and Phil McCrack. Phil's on the inside. Angso's on the outside. They're still making it work right now. Wheel to wheel they go. Still side by side. Still side by side. And on this next corner starts to get really downhill, really fast. Will Phil be able to hold it on the inside line? Does manage to hold it on the inside line, and they're still going for a little bit more action right here as we get every single corner in the past couple quarters, and Angso manages to hold it down. Oof. That was a bit intense. Ooh, this camera's way better. I got a bit skewed with the FOV, but it was still cool to see the battle that way, that's for sure. And Angso trying to run away with this one, leading the pack for P10. And even this pack for P10, quite a lot of action happening right here, racing all around. And Piz maybe going to be able to find a move on Onion this lap. Will it be the motion for him? He's been looking for it. Lap on lap, he's got BMW Cheese right behind him. He's got Onion right ahead of him, the caddy. Will he feel the Hertz power? I don't know if he has a run right here. Onion's going to continue on his defense, move on over, grab his line. And now T-Ball is ahead. So, wait, 13 bot. And we do have a Haas. Wait a minute. I was saying that this can happen. But Lelouch is right up ahead, and T-Ball is there. So maybe there will be some motion. 13 bot might be able to get a slipstream on... oh, it might not be this lap. Kemal Straight will probably be the best point, and this is not the opportunity. Not this one. Team orders. Blue flag doesn't exist. Yeah. Anyways, blue flags do exist over here. But we'll see what happens now. Back into the sandwich ball went. One little mistake. The pressure is real from them, and it's really tough to run away from two of the top drivers here in this league. As Piz is trying to find even more space to try and find and knit together a pass on Onion. Onion's just be defending right here. Spider Monkey and Cheese have been battling, so both Cadillacs are in some fierce battles in different ways. Onion on the defense. Now it might become a three-car battle. Cheese on the attack, Piz on the attack, and Spider Monkey as well on the attack. And this will be a very interesting fight because we don't really know. Like last race, we had Onion racing Cheese, and Cheese ended up ahead. We had some motion between Monkey in previous races that he was in, and these cars are absolutely equal in performance. There's no team play here, so they just kind of stick together like glue here. 13 bots sticking together like glue on T-Ball. Will he be able to stitch together and move here? Ooh, a little bit of glitchy. Oh, running a little bit wide. Will he go for the pits? That was the move to go for the pits, and now 13 bot grabbing the lead and has the DRS. T-Ball won't have the DRS. Sixta will. And that's going to send them into a weird situation right now as the Haas is trying to run away. And both McLarens will be trying to keep up. Sure, they're going to be able to play with a little bit of those DRS trains. Give the toe on the straight and get on through. But once again, we'll have 13 bot leading the race, trying to run away. And Onion still holding it down. CG still holding it down. Piz not in this one, though. Where did he go? Lost him to the pits. So Piz in the pits on that one. Was in the train. Decided that was a little bit too much. Took a drive-through penalty, so that's what it was. So now the train has like kind of opened up a little bit more. And Cheese is now in the middle of a caddy sandwich. That's a good sandwich, actually. I go for some sandwiches with cheese right now. How you guys doing on your Friday? Is it Cheesy Friday? Or is it corny? Or, don't go far with that. Anyways, you're joining us here for our F1 Friday. We've got Spa. We're allowed 21 out of 35. A few more to go, we would say. We've had 2 safety cars here so far, and battling from most of the pits here, most of the drivers, as a live axe is looking for a move onto T1 right now, gets through, does manage to get a pass, and Keffel is going to be spinning out from that one on the inside. A little bit too much turning rotation, a little bit too much angle there. And that's going to be the motion here, and T-Ball defending on the inside of Blanchiment. His teammate Sigsa going to be trying to get by. These McLarens obviously trying not to lose too much time. Both of them trying to look for the lead in this race. But will they be able to find it? We're here on lap 21 out of 35, opening up to lap 22, and 13 bot has done what he can to try and stay ahead of these 2 McLarens, despite falling back once or twice. But now the slipstream might be undeniable here. T-Ball is going to have 4 tenths. He's going to have the DRS. And Sigsta right behind will have an incredible slip from both of them as well. If there was compound slipstream in this game, this would be an insane slip for Sigsta. Let's just say that. But there isn't, so let's see how far we're going to go. Onto the defense with the inside. Will they be able to go wheel to wheel? T-Ball goes around the outside. Catches a bit too much oversteer. T-Ball into the gravel and through goes 13 bot, getting back his place in a P1. Through that inside line, he was able to find enough traction, and T-Ball just hooked up way too much. So Sigsta now is going to be on the attack, trying to find 13 bot, and without 2 cars, 13 bot knows that if he's able to just run away here, he will be able to run clear and get a bit more of fresh air for the remainder of this race. Although I believe there will be one more stop, so it will be down to that strategy. Will there be a difference of strategy between these drivers? We do know that 13 bot pitted a little bit earlier. But it is unforeseen whether that will actually make a difference. Now, Cheese on the hunt still. The train that we saw, a 3-car train before, which was a 4-car train with Piz, as Piz took his drive-through, now is going to be a 3-car. But Cheese is still finding him in the middle of the sandwich, this delicious sandwich, guys. And really, we're sponsored by Cheese Fromage, the freshest. It's dairy, but it's solidified. We've got the best kind of sandwich here, though. Some very veteran racers here. Spider Monkey, Onion, and Cheese getting on in. And Oshi has some motion here for battle on Ben G. Which, again, shame for what happened to Ben from the beginning of the race. But, you know, kudos for sticking it through and holding out here. And keeping it safe, keeping it tidy. And did we just have a spin out right there of one of the drivers? It seemed like she got a little bit too much as they were side by side, and he's gonna get back out onto the track right now. As we see Sigsta has gotten through on the Kemal straight. Bit of a slower motion from 13 bot. Couldn't do anything with the amount of toe that he had likely, and now he will have to be on the hunt. Sigsta looking in a good position, had the pole position right in this race, so it will be a run. Both these drivers, isn't it? Qualify timetable. Did I leave the race? Oh yeah, I did leave the race. Bruh. Brua. Nearing on into the wire. It's getting on through. T-Ball is a little further back from that mistake. 13bot is holding on to a slipstream, but he's now almost over a second away, which does put him out of the DRS zone. Unless he's going to be able to pull through here, this is not going to be much of a slip for him, so it's going to be tough to be able to keep that up. Now, the only difference that I might think is the cause for that is the switch on tires. He has 1 lap more tire wear. I don't think that's going to be a big deal, but 13bot does think it's a significant amount of gap difference that he goes into the pits at this point and still is going to be 1 lap ahead in terms of the pit stop strategy right there. So let's see if that's going to pay off for him. There must be some other racing here that will happen, other strategies, other drivers who are going to be deciding now that it's going to be time to get on into the pits. As we get on here, Nabs reserve car driving. The stream curse is real. Will we stream curse these 2 drivers today, guys? Will Ryan Hawk or Karja get into a stream curse moment? Let's get on board. A little bit of smoke, a little bit of lockup right there for Ryan up front, but the stream curse is real, so we're going to keep on board with this one. And a little bit of a side-to-side motion as we're looking into actual side-by-side racing here. As Karja looks to get alongside on the inside and makes the pass. But now, for this long stretch, will he be able to hold the inside line? Gives the inside line up to Ryan Hawk, who's now is going to drive on through. And are they going to stay side-by-side here? Swing on over. Will it be a move into the braking zone? The defense is there, and a deep dive on the outside line and make sure he's holding the brakes. And a very, very nice move here to claim back P14 for Karja. Very nice move. Very well executed. Yeah, there we go. The color commentary. We got that commentary for these F1 Friday races. We've been doing that for the past couple seasons. We've been streaming this one. This is season 5, and there's been 5 seasons. I drove on the first season, so I drove at F1 2007, and then we ended up commentating and broadcasting, kind of increasing our craft, increasing the level of, you know, the views and the different camera angles and whatnot, things like that. So guys, this is going to be very interesting because 13ball and T-ball and Sixta. Now Sixta's in the pits. 13bot with the undercut here, okay? 1 lap older tires, but right now they're fresh. Right now he's pushing. Is he getting a little bit of traffic here? Is Cheese going to be holding him up? He goes in for the outside line. Anything that happens here could definitely compromise his undercut. He makes the push, and a full course yellow is deployed as Sixta's getting out, and I cannot believe this is happening because, again, when Sixta goes to the pits, now that is when the full course yellow comes out. Now 13bot manages to claim back some time here. But where will it be? Is T-Ball going to be out in the front? Who has the tires? He didn't go into the pits, so now T-Ball might have to go in. And this could be a very, very tricky situation for these drivers as they're going to be maintaining full course yellow delta. Oh my goodness. There's going to be another safety car potential. Let's go see if our safety car driver is out here on the track. It does seem like he's on the side of the pits. Safety car lights are on, so it looks like we're going to be getting it. Angso Gonzalez getting out of the pits. A lot of drivers taking this opportunity to go into the pits. Steven Cheese running it here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't bring me anywhere crazy. We got Onion, Film and Crack, Spider Monkey, Daniel J. So now they're getting out here on fresher tires. Let's see which tires they've chosen. A lot of drivers going onto the C2 compound from what it seems like. So they're going onto the slightly harder compounds to finish the race off with solid pace maybe. Probably thinking that if they go to a softer compound like the C3, I think they're like on 8 laps, those tires. Because, yeah, it's 10 laps, but you consider it Spa. So Spa is pretty, you know, long track right here. And now we've got T-Ball out in the front. I don't know if T-Ball has been able to get fresh tires, but Sixta, Alex, 13bot is going to be there. Let's see what it ends up being when it goes into safety car. Right now, we've just got the full course yellow. So cars are going to be under full course yellow so that the potential for strategy during safety cars is maintained. It's a big part of having the safety car mechanic in the game is that during the safety car, drivers can't rush around the track to take advantage And there's actually a moment where drivers can now come out of the pits and take this moment as an opportunity to get fresh tires without losing too much race pace. So it's really in the stylings of F1 for our F1 Friday. As now 13 bot in the Haas going to get through, T-Ball in the pits. So this is going to be the interesting thing, is like under full course conditions was T-Ball, who didn't pit on that lap. Sixta did pit. Will that benefit him or will that hurt? The earlier you pit seems to be the harder it is. Wait, did 13 bot not go in, or did he get a penalty, or like what am I seeing here? I thought he actually went into the pits. Am I crazy, or is he getting on fresher tires for the last lap because we're going to have a few more laps, so he's deciding to get on a fresher compound for the last few? This is so interesting. So now we're seeing C3 tires coming out for T-Ball, and safety car motion is underway. So let's get on board here with our safety car driver. But truly, you know, when we get on board, we got to get into the car for some smoozy vibes. This is what you're listening to today. Yeah, vibe. I'm vibing here. We got some F1 cars behind. They're going to be joining up. It's going to be called in very shortly. So 13 bot still now in P4, but he's gone on. Maybe he pitted early for C2 tires, considering that he would be able to keep those. But now, because there is going to be 8 laps left with the safety car, he's going for it. He wants the softer tire compound, and he wants to be a part of this race. So Sixta is going to be the only one who's caught out left to dry because he didn't decide to double pit and switch the tire compound over. And let's see if that actually helps or if it hurts. The fact that we kept the delta that whole time until drivers were able to fully pit and the safety car was actually fully deployed is a huge swing for T-Ball, who gets to take his pit stop and get back into it, guys. He was bound into P3 and now is up ahead of Sixta. So that's incredible stuff. And 13 bot ends up taking the hit again. Absolutely crazy. And now it's going to be safety car deployed. So let's see what happens here, guys. You're joining us live for our F1 Friday shenanigans. And if you want to jump into a league such as this, ! Nabs in the chat. The Nabs are racing. We're here, safety car vibing. How long of a sentence till the sentence doesn't end? Dude, I speak and run on sentences. I just run on and on and on and on and on, and it's impressive sometimes, but you know, sometimes I get a little bit worried. The Yapper 5000, best of its kind, brand new here for the Nabs. Keeping it going, keeping it rambling. Let's continue on here. Let's see. Q's gonna catch up soon. Now that it's safety car, drivers are gonna be able to, like, I don't think there was too much lapping going on, but there might have been. I don't think there was too much. Whoa. I swear, the sensitivity on the tilting up and down is like way too strong. Way too strong. Alright, let me get it up. I think all like very schmoozy vibes, very quiet vibes. Well, 3 safety cars, guys. Will we be able to get a final safety car? Will it actually happen? The potential is there. We technically have enough laps. If we start on the next one, we have lap 27. There's going to be, if we have 3 laps, then on that 3rd lap or on that 2nd lap, or even on the restart, there's something, we can maybe have a call for it. We'll see what happens. We've got 1 more lap here. The safety car is going to be out at least for this one. More drivers going into the pits. Just 1 more, so maybe didn't take the opportunity earlier. This is definitely maybe not the time. Now that the pit is fully stacked up, drivers are finally getting into the line. Few going over there. Nixo Gonzalez, Ryan Hogg, Jorge Caro, his. Will they? Did they grab the right tires? A lot of drivers I see on the C2 tires right now. A lot of them on the C2s. As lap drivers will be able to pass. Let's see how many laps. I think we're gonna do maybe 1, 2. Who knows? Maybe we won't have time for that 4th safety car out of that 35 laps. Although it's impressive we reached 3. It's impressive. Yeah, it's absolutely impressive. You don't need to take breaths out here. Imagine taking breaths between words. Who needs it? Take like one big breath, and then you work with compression. You do a lot with a little bit. Also, you can do breathing techniques. I used to do a lot of stuff. I used to like hold my breath for a long time. I used to be able to hold my breath for much longer than I can now. I could do like a minute and a half, do like 2 minutes on a good day. I used to be able to do like 3 minutes, 3 plus. Especially if you got water involved. If you got water involved, I'm a fish. Safety car in this lap. It's going to be in this lap. Let's go. We're going to be back in racing here on lap 28, so we're going to have 7 laps to go. This could be a very spicy inning of this race. This could be extremely spicy. A little bit wide. Yeah, don't hit the bumpy curbs. Very nice, very nice. And we will have it, guys. The cat on the top signifies about to be on the hunt, about to be on the prowl right here. It's time. We're Nabs racing. We got the pink. We got the no ABS. We have these McLarens here getting ready for the start of the race. And 13 bug goes a little bit wide. Will he be able to get back in? Oh no, he spun the car! Not like this! Right before the start, not like this. Maybe he's gonna try and get back. Maybe, I don't know what the rules are on that one, but if you spin out, I'm pretty sure you have to stick about where you are. Oh no! Brother pulled an Aruda. Shout out to Ruda. Oh man, all right, we're gonna get started here once more. T-Ball is gonna be leading the pack. Thank you, Adamek, for the safety car driving. Safety car will be going into the pits in just a moment. Looks like he's about to reach pit lane, which will allow the drivers to get it started. Let's see where they get to on this final push. Here on the Nabs Racing, guys. This is going to be a safety car restart. It looks like here we are, away we go. As again, we start off before the bus stop and the push is real. Cars are getting through, a little bit of smoke. Will everyone be able to get through? Pits trying to get on the inside. 13 Bud trying to manage that one. And we have a little bit more racing to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Some battles on T1, not too much craziness happening. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Through Eau Rouge, it looks like T-Ball is going to be up here. Phil McCrack is now back in this race, guys. Let's get on board with him in a moment. He's got the attack on cheese. He's got the better compound tires. He's on the inside. Will he be able to continue the move? He does go for the inside. He's got the grip, but he loses the car. On the inside, going down the Keppel straight. He did have the opportunity. Now he's going to get back onto the track right here. And Benji back on in as well from an earlier incident. And two of them are absolutely fighting Wall Rider. And it looks like Ryan Hawk in the mix. Oh, we're just going through with these cars. And back up top here, T-Ball running away, trying to get through, even past his teammate Six. So he's not going to try and push away for anybody right here. And Alex in P3 now trying to take advantage of 13 Bot's mistake. Will he be able to, or will it be Onion who's going to try and capitalize and get a podium right here? He's going to have to run away. And there's tons of time. Still 7 laps to go. Maybe not a lot of tons, maybe a couple tons of time. But here, Manry Thesman is going to be on the defense. Will 13 Bot be able to get through? Let's get here. Let's imbibe. Will he go back for the move? A little bit of wiggling back and forth. High downforce cars. High big moments. Will it go for it? Yellow flag up ahead. Maybe nothing right there. Let's see if there's anything here. Jorge Caro, Angso Gonzalez, Phil McCrack getting through. Ryan Hawk, Piz, Benji, Alive Axe also in the mix. And that is going to be a bit more pushing here. T-Ball getting through with the fastest lap, but his teammate Sigsta is now in the slip. He's got the DRS for the straight. And let's watch him fly, dude. Let's see him fly. As we also got 13 Bot going for a pass up after Eau Rouge on the bottom left corner. You can see him going in for a pass. Will Sixa be able to go in for it? No, he's not. And through goes on T-Ball. And oh no, there's an accident right behind on the straight. Was there a contact between these two drivers? That would have been, let's see, Spider Monkey. I'm not sure what would have happened there. He looks like he touched the grass and then completely lost the car. And speaking of losing the car, it's Daniel J who's losing the car. He's getting back onto the track, and it's Axel Gonzalez that's going to be caught up in it. Phil McCrack gets on through, and Axel's getting a tap as well. And Daniel is now down into P16. He might be getting out of this one. He might just be retiring the car right there. Oshi's getting on through. Wallrider's getting on through, and a fatal mistake there for the Ferrari late in the game right here as both McLarens are up at the front, running away with this one. Will they be able to go through till the end? 29 out of 35, guys, and 13bot is trying to claw his way back up. He's got a BMW in front of him right now. Will he be able to get through right here? He's been able to punch through one car and get through the other, but he's down a considerable gap. Now it's on him for getting a potential recovery right now from the leader. Let's see from the leader. Behind leader. That one there. He's 8 seconds behind. That's quite a gap. That's quite a gap indeed, but he does get through. Will they find a battle here? 13bot now defending on the inside onto the bus stop. He gets on through. He's going to have to keep Cheese behind Jorge Caro and Phil McCrack in the Alpine. Get it on through. And they've been able to make up some good places there on the Alpine from the safety cars. They've gotten pretty lucky on those ones. It's been nice for them. And let's see here. Now Six has got a fantastic run. 3/10 of time. Will we see an exchange of position from these two teammates? As he swings on by with incredible speed. T-Ball's not going to fight that one. Not just yet. He's going to let it happen. And he's going to make sure that they can get through for a bit more action. Hold down that slipstream. And let's see both Papayas flying up here up at the front. 13bot trying to get it back. He's getting through Onion there on the Camel Straight as well. So he's got a pass right there. And 13bot absolutely trying to fly through. So past mistakes, trying to just put them aside and make sure that he can maintain his pace right here. He's got still an 8-second gap, but he hasn't lost it, even though he passed 2 cars. So incredible pace from him to be able to do that. But T-Ball and Six will have to hold it down. 5 more laps left to go. Will there be any more drama in this race? Will there be any more action from the cars behind? Nothing yet to have caused a safety car. We might not be ending the race in safety car conditions. I don't think we've had that happen in recent times. It hasn't happened, but I mean, that is something that could happen in a race. I just haven't seen it happen. I'm not trying to write a script right here, but let's see here. Is there any more? There's some big gaps already forming. The 13bot now going to try and get his way back to Alex. Will Alex be able to clinch this P3? He's gotten lucky. He was up to P4 for the majority of this race. He was doing very good pace and a very good qualify. So he's gotten some good runs, and now Sixta is going to be trying to run away. Will T-Ball be able to stick with him on this one? He's going to get a decent exit there out of T1, but I think with that, he will be able to get the DRS, pulling him back in and getting another attempt to hold on to his teammate right here to have a chance for the P1. But still, P1, P2 would be fantastic for these two drivers. Of course, they've been, going toe-to-toe in the Drivers' Championship as well as helping each other out in the Team Championship. So this is going to be a bit more pushing. Jorge Caro gets a good swing right here in the Alpine. Will he have a move on Cheese? It does look like he has incredible speed and a very good exit compared to him, but now he's going to be looking out to get to the outside line. And here, will he be able to capitalize and get P6? And it does seem like it. Let's go, Mr. Jorge. Let's go, let's go. First time I see Jorge out here on the Alpine pushing it. And it's good to see him now on the tail of Onion, getting it through and looking for the next one. Yes. Yes, as Piz is also looking to get into it. Axel Gonzalez, who got caught a little bit in that Daniel Jansen earlier, got pushed back a little. But I think they're still getting on some racing. Top 10 here for Audi would be huge, as Alex is in P3, so he's going to get some points for Audi if he can hold it down. And we'll see. It's going to be fascinating stuff. I'd almost say in the runnings, guys, for driver of the day here, we might just see Jorge Cara up here. He's been flying at the end. He's got a potential move. Going around the outside. Will he be able to find it? Onion giving him no space, but he's keeping the track limits. They're both keeping the track limits. He's going to try and stay on the inside, but he won't be able to send the move in here for the bus stop. They're going to have to continue on a little bit more. I'll drink some water. And let's go. Let's see here. I think this will be the move for Jorge. Got the second cam on the top for T-Ball. He doesn't really have too much of a run, but there's still 1 and 2, and he's got the DRS train to his teammate Sixto right up front. This could be a potential move happening right now as Jorge gets on through, and Onion is not going to be able to defend this one right here, and he won't have enough of the slipstream to basically send a move back, and Jorge up into P5 just like that. What a move. Phil also trying to get a bit of the action, so both Alpines here absolutely flying today. But they just couldn't put it together for the whole race. They had the pace, though. But that's just part of the race. And now here, this is going to be an interesting battle. Will we have the defense of the Lion from Alex? 13 bot is closing in. The gap looking ever so slight. He's lost maybe 1 second to Sigsta and T-Ball, but that's still a 9-second gap that he otherwise would have had if it wasn't for that little incident on the safety car restart. So it's going to be tough for him, but he's going to have to settle down and make sure that he can maybe try and finish that podium here once more. Phil McCrack's got a good run with the 3/10 of time. Will he be able to send a move on the bus stop? Potential is here. 13 bot as well, getting a bit of a catch up. See the rest of the line. Spider Monkey, after crashing out on the Camel Straight from whatever happened there, back into P13. A move here for Phil. Will he be able to find his way around on the outside? Not just yet, but he's getting Cheese to have a compromised line on the way in, on the way out. Still, Cheese manages to hold the grip, and the DRS train is activated because he does have the line from Onion. And Phil McCrack going to be still on the attack. There it is, crossing over. T1 gets a little bit of oversteer on the exit, but still manages to hold it down. I think this is an optimal spot to be in, actually. Let's see, will 13 bot as well be able to get through? 13 bot does manage to find his way through, up into P3, gets by Alex. And now we're seeing Phil McCrack trying to attempt the same move on the outside line. Cheese might not have a defense, or he might just have a defense. He goes in, diving deep. And Onion is going to have to make sure he leaves this space, and maybe contact between them as they're both going wide, and Cheese is going to give the space to maybe give back the position, or he's just lost a car. And Absolute Cinemas, both Alpines now are up into 5 and 6, and Cheese is going to get back out on the track. Exo Gonzalez gets on by, Piz gets on by as well, up to 8 and 9. Oh my goodness, Absolute Cinema and falling apart for some of these drivers. That's going to be tough for Cheese. Going to have to get back and lock back in for the rest of this race. Got only 2 laps to go right here. And 13 bot, will the potential be there for a mistake? He's got tons of track ahead of him, but will he be able to actually catch up? It's free track. It's 7 seconds of track, 2 laps to go. I'm not sure it's going to be possible, but he's done his best effort here to be able to catch that podium back. So unless there's an incident, or unless T-Ball and Sigsta do a bit of silly racing, we might just see Pirates ending out of the P1, P2. Pizzed! Not backing down. Still in the battle with Exo. Cheese starting to catch up. Spider Monkey on the move. Goes around for maybe the outside. Alive Axe is defending it. Bit of curb action, bit of curb action. Anyone losing it here? No, not today. Not today. As potential move here, will T-Ball have enough slipstream? Gets onto the brakes, catches up to his teammate Sixta on the straight. Now has the pressure. The pressure is on between these two drivers. Playful racing between the two, but competitive racing to say the least between these fierce and competitive teammates. For the rest of the grid, they are absolute weapons, but to each other, there's some good competition and a good amount of practice. I'm sure when they race together, they're pushing it. Spider Monkey tries to send a move on a live axe right here, goes to the inside line. They're going to be side by side, able to secure the move, and Alive down into P12, but Spider Monkey getting one more here to go. There's going to be 2 laps here, guys. We're lap 34 of 35. And 13 bot back up into P3 from his incident in this, the safety car. But still, you know, if he gets a miracle right now, maybe he'll get something. Maybe he'll get something if these guys are racing. Who knows? We're going to keep our eyes on him. But if there's any other battles here near the end here, Spider Monkey's still trying to find a place or two. He's still up into the near to the points. Getting those low points even for Caddy couldn't help in the mid-fight battles for the Constructors Championship. You know, even if they're not winning the championship, they can still have battles and rivalries amongst the teams, and we can see what the championship ends up being at the end. So just Still looking for good turnouts for majority of these drivers. And whoops, a little bit wide there from Wallrider, and Oshi gets on through. Very nice stuff indeed. Spider Monkey up into he's still up in P11. He's getting through. All right, we're on the final lap here, guys. Absolutely final lap. And we'll get the intensity on here. Final lap. Will these teammates be battling? Sigsa on the defense. T-Ball tried to send the move. It wasn't enough, but he's still close for it. They don't want to crash each other out. Of course, that's not part of the team orders, but there's going to be one more opportunity right here. If he maintains the slipstream, if he maintains this angle, he can potentially still catch his teammate a little bit wide. Now he's got a little bit too far back, but maybe those 4/10 time is going to be just enough right here. He is trying to do the same thing, and it's a little bit wide from T-Ball. Oh my goodness, into the gravel out here at Puha, and will that be enough of a gap for 13bot to swing on by at the last second and catch one of his rivals? That fell off from the battle, a little bit of that dirty air. Will he be able to keep it through? Is it those tires giving up right at the end? Both of them went on to the C3 tires. I'm not sure, but this is going to give Sigsa undeniable win on this race. I do think he's going to be getting through, guys, onto the last and final quarters right there. And we got a bit of a gap right now as 2 and 3 get by, and then we're going to get 4 and 5 is going to be Alex and Jorge Caro, as Jorge got so close near the end to be able to actually catch up the entire way. And with this one right here, we've got our race winner, Sigsa, who's getting it in with the McLaren, 7 seconds ahead. That was incredible racing from the top 3 guys. Beautiful stuff right there. A bit of a contact. P2 gets T-Ball. P3, we got 13bot, then Alex, and then we got cars absolutely flying everywhere. Jorge Caro finished it in 5th. Phil McCrack in 6th. Guys, incredible stuff for them. We have got La Luch out here, who's going to probably snap back. I'm not sure if he was there. Yeah, he's flying back a bit, but as the drivers get through, he's getting Angso in 8th. A bit of a contact from Piz in 9th. Steven Cheese got Spider Monkey, a live axe here at the end. Guys, crazy stuff from all these drivers. Was a fantastic race at the end. I honestly thought that maybe, just maybe, the McLarens might get caught, but 13bot, a little bit of a mistake at the safety car. That probably would have put him in the mix at the end, so a little bit unfortunate. But let's not fret, guys. We're going to get straight on in to our interview, and we're going to get 13bot on the line for this one here. The Chi-Chis, guys. Chi-Chis. Chi-Chis. Woo! Woo! Okay. All right. So, settling the score, we're gonna have to go in order. I'm gonna try and see 13bot. We're gonna drag him right on here. We're gonna get on the interview booth. Whoops. Get on in here. We're already jumping on in. He did not get first, unfortunately, on this race, but he did manage to clinch the 3rd. We're going to get 13bot into the booth right here, right now, and get his view on what happened on this race. Let's see. Yo, 13bot, how we doing today?
Not as good. Not as good. Yeah, it's one of those things,
Bit of a spin on the safety car, have we? But, things happen. I'm trying to warm up the tires. Unfortunate stuff. You did have the pace, though. You had the pace today. You were definitely in there with 6 and T-Ball, getting a bit of a sandwich with those McLarens. How was it battling between there at Spa?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, 6 and T-Ball, you always know you're going to have a great race with. They're really fair. They're really aggressive. It's kind of what you want from a racer. You know what I mean? I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy with where I finished. I mean, going from 13th to 3rd in 6 laps and only being 8 seconds off of the lead. It's the most I could have done. I mean, I used the clutch to heat up the rear tires because that's what I've been doing the whole time. But I was turning the car and I just rotated and I got a bit hot and then I rotated again and it was so bit chaos. But I wasn't messing around on some of the overtakes. So yeah.
Of course. And I feel like your strategy kind of didn't work out as you planned because every time you went into the pits, magically the next lap there would be a safety car. So what did you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I nailed it with the end tires because I think the C3s were the fastest tire. So I thought because I did well, as you say, the first two times I got shafted by the what's it called, by the safety car. So yeah, kind of boxing, and then safety car comes out, and I've lost. I went from first to fourth on the that first safety car, and then going from on the, I think it was the third safety car, I just boxed, and then going from that first to, I think it was sixth or something like that. It's tough, but I made the mistake under the safety car on the last one. I felt like I could have won that one. Obviously, who knows? You know what I mean? But I felt like I was on the right tire. I had the pace because I realized what I was doing at the end is I was actually doing the same laps as what T-Ball and Sigster were doing with DRS. So they were getting a decent amount of tow, decent amount of kind of slipstream, and I was matching them. So I knew I had the pace. But yeah.
Yeah, you were overtaking cars and matching them on that. Needless to say. So hey,
Yes.
GG 13 bot, you had the pace, but it didn't quite go your way. But still, a very good turnout from P13 all the way up into the podium.
Yes.
So GGs and congratulations today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the battles.
Of course, always.
Cheers.
GGs.
Thank you.
I'll send you back to the
Bye-bye.
paddock.
Bye-bye.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Cheers. All right, we're gonna do the next interview up in here. We're gonna get T-Ball, see what he thought about that race. A bit of racing in between. Oh, he's already sharing his screen. Whoops. Sorry, T-Ball. Oh, I'm so sorry that you were sharing your screen. But T-Ball, you got into the podium. So into the interview booth you go. Tell us a little bit how it was racing at Spot today. A couple of safety cars, 3 of them to be exact. So a lot of strategy differences. You ended up getting a pretty good benefit on the last one, and then some good racing with your teammates. How was it for you?
It was probably the best race of the season, I think, in terms of just having fun and racing. But yeah, I don't know. Sixta had some kind of connection issue at the start, so it threw me down to P20, and I had to work my way back up. But I don't know. It was fun the whole time. So I don't know. Good race.
Yeah, that first safety car kind of helped you get back in. Every safety car was just that next step to catch up. And then right at the end, you actually got a benefit from it. But man, you flipped upside down. You went from one side of the track to the other. I don't know how that looked on board, but that looked scary. Okay.
Yeah, I was just like, because I was in a call with Sixta and 13 bot, and I was like, I'm upside down, guys. But yeah, it was unfortunate, but
we were on board
it's
with
all
like
good.
one of the cars behind. Seeing that happen was very jarring. So then we got
Yeah.
a nice replay of it as well. So hey, it's some action-packed racing, a fun race indeed. It's good to see you out here, T-Ball. Congratulations again on the P2, and wish you the best of luck after the break. We'll be on break and then back at it for 4 more rounds.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Thanks.
All right,
See ya.
GG's. There you go. See ya. Next up, we're gonna get our P1 winner right here. It's gonna be Shakespeare. Let's get on in. Yo, Sixo with the win. Congratulations here at Spa. You brought it home. How was it for you in this race?
Yeah, that was a crazy race. I had this, I don't know if you caught it on stream, but I had this moment where I proper lagged like crazy and took out T-Ball, my teammate.
Yeah, we caught it. We were on board with the driver behind when it happened, and then so we got to see some of the aftermath, and then we went straight into the replay. So we saw it.
I was so confused. I was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Everyone else is lagging around me." I know. I felt so bad.
Unlucky, but he managed to get back up, and so you guys were able to race a little bit at the end. It looked like a fun race between you, 13 bot, and T-Ball. So. Tell us, was the strategy good for you in terms of that last one staying on to the C2 tires? Both of them were on the C3s, and you managed to just stick it on. It seemed to work out.
Yeah, you know what? I pit, and then the safety car came out. I was like, I'm going to the end on these tires. This is like the perfect length. And then the safety car came out. I was like, oh, great. And then obviously T-Ball and then 13 bot both went on to the C3s. And I was like, oh, I might be cooked here, but I was really consistent on the C2, so it didn't really matter in the end, I guess.
There you go. And the consistency showed it up, and the racing was looking very good. The papaya was flying through. So you get the win today, Sixta, and we lead on into a break after this. So a very well-deserved break for you. Get to take some time and then come back full swing for the next 4 rounds. Congratulations again for the P1, man, and we'll see you on our comeback for the next 4 rounds.
GG. All right, thank you, mate.
Cheers. All right, there we go. And finally, guys, we're gonna get our driver of the day right now, and let's see who it's gonna be. Do we have Horikawa in this server? Is that a thing? Do we got him? Well, I don't think we do, but I would definitely give driver of the day over to the Alpine driver, Mr. Jorge Carro. He looked fantastic out there, and it looked like at the end, definitely getting back those positions. 13 bot maybe would have clinched the driver of the day if he was able to just confidently stay ahead and battle both those McLarens. Bit of a skill issue moment, but guys, that was a fantastic race. We're going to be jumping on out. We're going to do one more thing. So who won the Gamba? It's going to be, I said if it was P3, P4, like if it was 3 or 4, Z's won the Gamba, guys. That's how it goes. That's how it is. So the 1K goes over to Big Z's. We said it was going to be that. So anyways. Congrats for the points, WWW, and GG's on that one, guys. We'll be back in 1 week's time for next F1 Friday motion. We'll see you then. Get some more action on F1 Friday. All right. That would be like the clip of that one, but we do have some more stuff, guys. I'm going to be testing the Galaxy ring right here, right now. So if you're joining us, buckle up because we're about to go to uncharted territories for the first time. I haven't tried this new V3 model, but we're going to do it live on stream. So I'm going to go download the model and go do that now. And I'm going to jump out of the interview. Ooh, I actually remembered this time. Who got driver of the day? Jorge Caro. I didn't see if he was in it, but Jorge Caro. He drove the Caro very well. He drove it very, very well. Ooh, Interlagos. Alpine in the points plus driver of the day. Yes, dude. Alpine was huge. Good job, Phil. Good job. That was massive, dude. Massive, massive, massive. He came back. He had a bit of a moment at the beginning. He got ahead and then he fell back, and then it's just, man, the emotions. There's so many emotions. So many emotions. All right, guys, if you want to do the same thing that I'm doing, we can't race it online. No pits. There's a start grid. Okay, is there multiple hits I could put on this? Let me just see how it looks. Let's just see how it looks. GG's, so guys, GG's. Got a little bit of time. We're gonna do a little bit of testing. We're gonna go to the Galaxy Ring. Okay. So we're gonna go out here. We're gonna go Galaxy Ring style. We're gonna do a bit of testing here. The Galaxy Ring, no pits. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it does have any pits. Let me check. Let me double check. The whole point is it's still a prototype. We're really gonna bring it in when, you know, kind of. Oh wait, 24 pits. Okay, wait a minute. No track for them. Pits are there, but on the side. So if we get a practice session, this could maybe work. Practice session potentially could work. Oh. Yo, what a race, 13 bot. That was fun. I mean, you said Spa was going to be a good one. We got the action. There was just action the entire time. Maybe. All right, let's see if it works. Let's see if it works, guys. Let's get a view if this could actually be a thing. If you are not already getting on in, oh, this is where am I at here? If you're not already getting on in, Galaxy Ring, okay, on the Discord. Link to track right here on the Galaxy Ring. If I do it, I'm gonna forward it to the general chat. Okay, so you can download it there. what a shot right here. What a shot. Look at this. Look at this. I was interviewing a cat. I love interviewing cats on nabs. It's like one of my favorite pastimes. Truly one of the greater things about being in the nabs. Okay. Let us start the server. It's ready. It's going. Let's just make sure it works. If it does go, if this does go, then great. If it doesn't, then okay. If you guys want to try and get in, then who knows? And if it does, I'm gonna try and jump in first, so that I can be first. But who knows if I get first? Do. Galaxy ring. Let's go. Can't join, but lurking. Yeah, just lurk. Get the feedback. We're on the grass. We're having a good time here on the grass. Do I have auto clutch on? I might. Hold on, I might have to rejoin. Might have to rejoin.
K_double says, do you want this on the hi server by chance?
Not yet,
Smile.
not yet. Not yet. We're gonna get it there eventually. I think when we get one of those final versions, and that'll come with iterations of the props and whatnot, but we will get a version on the hi servers eventually. This is just to get testing all together. We're gonna be testing for about 20 minutes. I think we got about 20 minutes of testing, 20 minutes of practice here. So a couple of cars are joining in there. I'm gonna use Magello setup. I've thought about this before, and I think this track goes well with Magello setup. So if you guys are looking to like get something that matches what I'm gonna be running, then that's what I'm doing. I don't know how hot the session is, but I'm just gonna be running that. Oh wait, it's fixed setup, right? Bruh. What setup is it then? It's this week's, no? It's Silverstone National? Hold on, since we're only 2 in the server, let me just take off fixed setup. One sec. It's all Brands Hatch? Oh, no way. What the heck? There's like a bug on it. I really don't care about the setup. I just want to drive the track. But I don't want it to be an asymmetrical setup. That's the problem. That would be a thing. So I'm gonna just reset it really quick. We've got like a bunch of cars here. Session advance. Take this off. Save, stop, run. All right, you can join back in, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah. At our quest, I get that. Well, we're just doing some testing, and then usually we do some racing later on. Maybe we'll hop back late, but I think this is going to be it for us today. I'm going to be testing the Interlagos setup. I'm going to be making a setup and then posting it in the Discord probably before I head to sleep tonight, so that people will be able to practice in the morning. And then tomorrow, we're going to be starting it off, likely maybe with an MX-5. If I'm cheeky with it, maybe we do a Saxon ring, but I think we'll do an MX-5 to start it off on Silverstone National. All right, let's do this. Now I can actually put a setup. Yo, our wheels off. Are you flipping serious? Are you flipping? This was unscheduled testing by the Adam Galaxy. All right, let's get into it. Come on, Galaxy ring, let's go. This is the layout. You can see it right here, and I had the post-it note from when it was originally made. I think it's gone strides above what I actually had envisioned, and let's see now how it feels. Still no input. Still no input. What? Did I do something wrong on my settings? Perhaps, perchance. Let me join back in. Nice. Well, we're only going to be driving here for about, I'm only going to be driving here for 15 minutes, but you guys can try out the server as long as you'd like. Finally, I have freedom. All right, let's see. Let's go into the...
K_double says, is Galaxy ring more developed for early access than AC Evo?
Ooh, of course. Of course, we're heavily in development. This is nice. It's feeling big. I like the lines. Woohoo! This is good. This feels like that V2 version. That level of compression. Smoother though, innit? All right, let's go into the inner loop. Let's do that first inner loop that first time. Ooh, I'm liking the curbs. Woohoo! Yeah. All right, we're gonna have to see do some renditions on that. I'm liking how this turned out on the hairpin now. This used to be a double left-hander, but I think as a hairpin it makes sense. And with a bit of obstacles and objectives. So this is an off-camber right corner, right? Off-camber right. Ooh, not as tricky as it used to be, but I quite like it. Feels good as we get back on into what is Daytona. Yeah, so we get right on locked into it. The car starts falling in, but as we pick up velocity now, we're going to start getting hit up to the edge. This makes Daytona look flat, I know, right? But it's this, I think it's the same amount of incline, believe it or not. It's just the fact that it just pops up out of nowhere. And we get a left turn here, or right turn. A little bit too slow. Probably just a third gear quarter. Kevinson knows the track better than me. He's getting around through. All right, and then the corner I always had skill issue with on the previous version. Let's see. I'm liking with the curves. This is giving great context. Okay, cool, cool. that is fundamentally changed. I'm into it, though. And the last one right here. Zoom it. You can definitely do some jumps and some things and some fun stuff here eventually. All right, let's see a full lap. Let's get on in. See if we can hold the outside. Yes, doable on this with a little bit of a caress. Not too bad, though. Third gear. Definitely need to slow down enough. We do bump drafts. I'm gonna go straight on the layout. Oh my goodness. Look at these. Oh, look at these guards like a little bridge. Oh, look at the guardrails. We have stuff. We're gonna have to go see the cinematic vibes. Whoa, that bump draft was massive. Was it because the elevation change was popping then? It's good that we're testing bump drafts here. We never got to do this kind of testing. Can you get another bump draft before the next one, or do we just straight up hit the corner and then go for a move? So would the idea be to like, whoo! Oh yeah, I forgot I was going for the full layout. Whoops, whoops. I wanted to see what we do with the roval. Oh, we're falling off. Oh, when you fall off there. That's kind of cool. It's like a little bit of a downhill situation. All right, so now we'll do the full roval layout. Let me see if I can give a bump draft to Peyton on it. See what kind of times he finds. And there's definitely going to be some full sends. I'm liking the level of inclines that I'm seeing. I'm liking the banking. Realism for now, winter skin plan. Are we actually going to go for the winter skin vibes because the team is from Antarctica for real and from Canada? Yo, that little bit of lightness. I like that. I like that a lot. If cars are able to get to the top of the peak. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, let's get some bumps. Let's see if I'll be able to give another bump now off that push. Should be able to. I want to see if we can bump on the banking and not have the car lose it. See if the physics works okay. And then we'll get the last corner. We'll do it right. Okay, you get really pulled in. Oh, this is epic. Okay, yeah, it works. It works great. We could almost get another one. You time it just right. There we go. There we go. All right, full roval. Where do we need to brake now to not fly? Yes! Oh, that's clean. Oh, I like the dip. It just pulls the car in, and I feel like you're not like feeling like you're flying out, and yet you can then get a good run on someone here and maybe try for a move, try and get outside, or maybe you just swing out and you go for the big banking play, the upper banking to the lower banking type play. Oh, there's so much opportunity. All right, let's go inner layout, or where are we going? Inner layout, inner layout, inner layout, inner layout, inner layout, inner layout. Wherever Kevinson didn't go, apparently. All right, I'm gonna do a short one here. We're gonna do small inner layout, which is then this little corner. Ooh, this is fun. I'm just liking the flow of the track. I feel like generally I don't have too many big complaints. I'm not even feeling like it's like too flat. You know, it has a nice level of elevation without overdoing it. And now I'm vibing with this kind of lower down section where I feel you kind of just get pulled in. Start up another one here. All right, let's wait for. Let me get a fresh engine. Fresh engine for Galaxi Ring right now. Curb outside of T2. Let me see. Oh, okay. Let me go look at T2 for a second. Yeah. Whoops. I'm going backwards. I couldn't figure out where I was. Oh, damn. Look at that. It's just so funny through the grass, man. This is gonna be a crazy track. This is gonna be a crazy track. So, like, how is it if you actually do fly off the bank and on the top?
Spider Monkey says, "What's this track called? Milky Way?"
Whoa, you can really. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You don't want to see the hills. Holy smokes! There should be mountains in the distance. Mountains, I say. Maybe we can find it in the skybox or something. Or maybe it's at Target. Oh, I like the bumps there. I'm into it. Cool. This layout's going to be fun. Short layout is actually going to be very enjoyable as well. Just trying to aim for the inside right here. Oh, that kind of works. All right, whatever layout Peyton chooses. Milky Way, Galaxy Ring. I like the bridge, dude. That's cool. The bridge is sick. This is like, yeah, that's crazy. You've outdone yourself, my good sir. Look at this. Called the Andy Bridge. The Shaw Bridge of Hope. That's a cool bump. I'm into it. I'm into it. Whoa! We're all going wide. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, I lost too much speed now. Oh, Payne's gonna get the exit on me. I don't have slipstream. I know. Oh no. Use this as like the downhill? That's so interesting. Big hit, big hit, big hit, big hit, big hit. Huge. And then just keep it pinned. I wonder. No slowdown material there would be fair still. Oh, maybe I'm on the wrong layout. Whoops. I keep forgetting. Of course we're gonna have brake markers and stuff there. Of course. Of course we're gonna have stuff. Of course. Well, that's so cool that there's no like, wait, all right, let's hop around here. I want to go see the bridge. I want to go check out this bridge. Whoa! I'm in the ground. All right, there's gonna be plenty of jumps for people to find. Let's just say that. I think if you look at this, there's gonna be plenty of jumps for people to find. Oh, did I just do a flip? Let's go. I admire this. Woo. Imagine it was like the resolution to be like super smooth. All right, let's go take a journey right here. Whoa. Let's go so a little journey. Let's go see under here. Potential for a tunnel would be cool. Tunnel would be sweet. I don't know where we would put it. But maybe just like side roads. Ooh, this is, look at this. Woo. Y'all want to, like, at some point, we're going to have to like sign everyone's name in graffiti under here or something like that, right? Like there's going to be something in there for all the subs in the Galaxy. Oof. There's going to have to be something there. I'm going to send you guys some textures. That could be a cool thing. That could be a really cool thing. All right, there's one thing I do want to try, but I don't want to try, but I do, but I want to fly. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, back here. Rallycast track under the bridge, dude. Yeah. Noted your bridge needs collisions. Noted. Fair, fair. Yo, I heard you like bank turns. Dog, I love bank turns, so how about 20 of them? How about 20 of them? I like to feel the force feedback. I like to feel the wheel in my hands. Get the vibe. We're gonna work on some cool textures though. This will be sick. So this is nice. We're gonna go up on top of the oval. It kind of like pulls you down, which is kind of, it's really nice. I feel like on faster cars, this is just enough. I'm too scared to touch the curb. Oh my God, Payne's going the wrong way. This is an actual street, guys. Watch out. This is a street. All right, let's see. Is this the... Yeah, let's go. Woohoo! Perfect. It's perfect. It passes my test. It passed my final test. We'll have to do more with that, but that's great, dude. Short layout, like the super short layout's quite nice, though. I agree. I'm gonna go do that layout right now. Let's go do a couple laps around that. Let's do that. Super short layout. No Daytona's layout. Whoa. I'm trying to defend here. Stay on the defense. Stay on the curbs. These curbs are like kind of AC-esque. They do have that vibe. Don't go wide this time. Nice. Epic. Epic. I didn't take the short layout. What am I doing? Whoa! I tried. You know what? That's for my crimes. That's for my crimes of lying. I lied to you guys. I lied to you. All right, let's try it. Short layout. This would be fun on the TCRs. We should try this on TCRs, GT3s, and all that kind of stuff some other time. This would actually be a really good time on that. Let's do a rolling start. We're gonna have to do a few interesting things with this as we play test it here and there and see how it goes on. Let's get a rolling start here. Let's get our first unofficial official race here on the Galaxy rig. Actually, this is kind of crazy. There's no track limits. You can go the wrong way if you want to, but we're about to get it on. Wherever the start line is going to be around the end right here. Green. Just pin it out. Let's go. Right there. That's the buddy. And let's do this shot. We don't have cameras yet. Oh, it's just black screen. Hold up. We can fix that. Inner layout. Oh, I don't have a lot of time. With the inner layout, I don't have a lot of time to like figure it out. Let's go. Oh, over-rotated. I thought we were doing this layout, but that was actually a dope entry. Thought we were doing super short layout. And away we go. Sorry, I guess the full original layout was like, if I did the first official race, it would be on the full inner with Daytona layout, but this is just inners. I think it's like it used to be a 52-second lap time. It used to be like 52 seconds. So wait, do I have a timer right now? Would I be able to like time this somehow? That'd be nice. Let's do one more thing. This black screen right here, I want to fix this. Like this. Like this. You guys can see a little bit of the outside of the cars and driving through here as well. I reckon we don't put any walls right here. If you fly, you fly. I saw Kevin's fall off. Oh my god. Dude, Blade 20. Oh, whoa. Okay. We're already having some epic moments here on Galaxy Ring, dude. That was insane. Whoa! He lands it. He freaking lands it. The jumps are insane. No barriers, all free. Some barriers, some places to escape, but some level of like, oh my goodness. Am I not able to go into the replay on this? It's playing well. It is playing well. There is some, I like the emphasis on different areas. I'm liking the corners though. Feedback generally from me is that I think this is encapsulating the vibes of like, you know, being able to race and also having a track that feels like another track that has other features from other ones that's just a joke, but also a little bit of a gag track, a little bit of a really fun track that has some good elements. I like the bumpy portions. I like these. I like this T1. We've got it quite well. Like that. Yeah, that feeling will be insane on some quicker cars. On MX-5, it holds well, and it's very smooth. But then the switchback opportunity on this corner and like the idea that you can get the slip here, yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Then you get the slip here and you can actually just start going in for a move. Whoa. Do I get the exit? Do I get the exit? Oh, he's a little bit wide, but he's got it. Oh, kill! Oh, it's reminding me of Silverstone all over again. Oh, it's Silverstone all over again. Exclamation point kill. Oh yeah, this is cool. I like the hop in. That little, you know, that little divot. I feel like we didn't put it on the rest of the Daytona. I think Kevin's mentioned that. I like the adjustments. And heck yeah. Ooh, car feels light there. Exclamation point kill, baby. For like some recorded kills on the Galaxy ring, finally. After all this time, that's all we really wanted. Whee! Whoa! Nightmare material right there. Nightmare fuel. What the heck? Oh no! That's great. Let's see this again here. Whoa! Oh, imagine what we could do. Gone fishing. Imagine what kind of fish we can find out here. Wow. Okay. And then what was those previous laps where Kevin was flying over me and stuff like that? Oh, this one. We're just chilling right here, and he flies over. One sec. We gotta view this. I remember Townsend fell off on the side. Okay, we have to go back to that, but we'll see this first. Whee! Then this one. Oh, was there another one? Oh, he gets back with it. Gets back with the jump. Nice air. Solid landing. Solid. Yes, solid landing. Solid landing. I would call that absolutely solid landing. What wasn't so solid was like the stuff that happened around here. Hold up. This was less solid. Oh, it was David. Oh my goodness, that was David. He went wide. I'm going wide over the line as well, and I think he was going really wide and then over the whoa. Honestly, do we need a barrier there? Is it necessary? Whee! Now that's a shot. That's a shot right there. Where is it? Yeah. All right. GG's the first iterations, the first developments. The Galaxy ring. Some flying cars. Is there a better view on that? Hold on. We did a few amount of minutes of practice here. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one right there. F3, F7. Wait, can I not? F5, F7. Can't zoom in or zoom out. Give me a something here. Alright, I guess we're gonna get just this FOV. This is like the first developments. Oh, I think this would be good. So you can see the actual Galaxy Road there. Yeah, this is it. Bruh. Did I hide Peyton? I don't know. Great. FOV, not the play. I think that works. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me today. I'll be back streaming tomorrow. We're going to be running the Radical race, running a bit of Mazda before that, and then we're going to do Radical practice. So hope to catch you there. The camera's gone, and I will be gone too. So we'll see you tomorrow. Have a lovely rest of your Friday. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.
All right, that's it for the stream today. Thank y'all so much for watching. Tune in next time. We'll be back out on the track here doing some more racing. Drop a follow. Don't miss it. See you later. All right. I'm going to go race a little bit.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for our racing. But that was some awesome Galaxy ring testing. I'm so happy about that. This work has been instrumental, tremendous, and super awesome. And I appreciate every bit of it, Andy. Keep on trucking, man. This is developments are insane right now. And the testing give you some ideas, I'm sure. So with that, guys, we'll catch you on our stream tomorrow. See ya, see ya, see ya, see ya. Dry fish. Bye-bye.
Bruh.